Hello, everyone. Ooh, so happy to have you here. Ooh, I'm always divinely guided, so we're going to see what the show's about today. Woo, I'll see you in a bit. Hello, everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. I want you to keep your mindset on the higher vibrational mindset so you can keep living your life and going on this beautiful journey you got. I can't live here without you. We need all of you. You're all here. You have all a special reason, a special purpose, and nobody can do it just like you. Hello, everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story, where she's here flipping your story around to better. This is on episode 74, where we're going to manifest your story. Woo, woo, woo. The reason why I do come live onto this show is I do believe that we have all been misled and misguided from our emotional selves, meaning that we go to the lower vibrational emotional self as our baseline from fear, less than, not good enough, doubt, insecurity, confusion. I don't know. I better go ask somebody else how I'm supposed to do this or that, or how I'm supposed to feel on the inside. But really, truly, if we were operating from this higher vibrational way as our baseline, that is from love and above, laughter and play, joy and happiness, and just and passion and desire operating from those vibrational ways, then we're operating in this higher vibrational story that we have momentum, we have laughter, we have play, we have that premium gas tank filled up with something for us to go forward with. And I'm being asked in the chat, why do I call myself Gypsy? And the reason why it's Gypsy is because I don't know, for one, I'm on the road all the time, but really the very first deck of cards I ever brought onto the first deck of cards I ever read was called Gypsy Medicine Woman. And so it kind of like just came along with my journey as I was going forward, that I was the gypsy. And yeah, because I'm awesome. Yeah. And the medicine is because I have the mindset to help you guys flip your stories around to better, and I'm the woman that's going to do it. So, and I'm on the road. Sometimes I'll get a calling from Spirit. Spirit will go, you need to go here, or you need to go there. And I will get in my car and I will go for that calling. So, that's why. It's a holiday there in India. Woo, happy holidays. Yeah, and that's how I got my name. Okay, and to manifest your story is like is how do we do that? Is to really kind of fine tune your energy. Is what is it that you want in your life? And to me, the number one thing we should all be going after, we should all be chasing, we should all be pursuing is that vibration within our temple, within our body. So our mind and our body and soul can work together as a wholeness, so we can be operating from this higher vibrational story, from laughter and from play and joy and happiness, and having that passion within your day. You know, like when I'm out in my Uber car and I'm talking about what I'm doing here on this show live, I'm talking about live as, you know, I'm talking about my passion. I'm talking with desire. I mean, people can feel it. People can know. and so they catch the vibe. It's the vibration. It's the feeling. It's not how I'm dressed. It's not how I look. It's not what I'm riding in, even though my car is a big influence. And my car helps me out with that passion. It helps me out with getting those smiles out into the world, where those smiles come right back at me. You know, that is the best, is when you're operating in a vibration, and the things that you do, say, or be, when you're putting it out there, that it's reflecting right back at you. That's the energy that you're catching. When we can catch that, we can manifest our story out into reality. Some of the things that happened to me, I know you guys are writing in the chat, but I got my story to do. Yeah, I'll get to the chat. is manifesting was some of the things that happened over the weekend was so beautiful to allow me to see that I'm actually in the middle of manifesting my own story right as I speak. It is coming into reality, where I'm telling people in my car, if you don't want it to happen, don't talk about it in my car, because my car is like a magical spaceship. It's like a magical genie. If you're going to speak it, it's going to come true. So I was in the car once. Of course, I'm in the car. I'm the one that's doing the driving, though. But somebody else gotten in the car, and they were talking about how black and white the world was, and how it really lost all format of all the color in every way. And we're driving, and I told him, well, I love color. I mean, I'm always dressing colorful, even mismatched, because I want all those colors on me, because those colors make me feel vibrant, make me feel whole, make me feel complete, make me feel awesome, make me feel amazing. Yeah. And that's why I got the pink in my hair, too. Well, that kind of blends into your hidden love story, right? But that was divine. Divine led me. Divine has been leading and guiding me through all my stories. But anyhow, back to the first story with the colors. You know, she was talking about how it was all black and white, and I was talking about the colors. Well, the thing is where I took this person, where we dropped her off, was really unique. The whole building was so colorful, and I just started smiling. I go, you asked for color, my dear, there it is. Well, not only that, the very next ride that I got, the very next ride I had to go to was at the train station. It was a big old dome, right, area, and the building is all lit up, and all the vibrant neon colors. It's just so beautiful. And so the colors came to life right there. It's like, as one person can only see the black and white in the world, I could only see the color in the world. And then, so the color was showing up everywhere I went. It was like, you want to see color, Miss Gypsy? I'm going to show you some more color. And I'll show you some more and more and more. And another reason why I call myself Miss Gypsy is because you guys call me Miss Gypsy on this channel, because I also call myself Miss Flip It. Why do I call myself Miss Flip It? It's because I'm here helping you guys flip your emotional story around to better. Yeah, flipping that story around. Flipping that old story, that one that's not working. Let's take it, rip it up, tear it up, burn it. Do whatever we have to do to get rid of it and bring in a higher vibrational story, a story that makes us feel vibrant, a story that makes us feel whole, that story that makes us feel complete, that story that gives us life. Let's do it. Let's do it. And if you haven't heard, I did write a book about that, but I'll get to that in a little bit. So the next thing, I was actually in an area that I didn't want to be in, down up in LA area, and I didn't want to be driving in LA area because it's a different kind of driving than in Orange County. And I said, just take me back to Orange County. I want to be an Orange County Uber driver, right? So anyhow, so the next thing it actually takes me back to Orange County, and when it gets me there, it gets me into Orange County. All of a sudden, I look at the ocean. I look at the license plate right in front of me, and it says O C, Uber. O for orange and C for county, Uber. So it's like, okay, now I'm right here where I'm supposed to be, and not only that, is universe is leading me and guiding me to be right behind the vehicle that tells me that it took me back to Orange County to Uber drive. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Manifest your story. I mean, you speak it, let it come into action, let the universe provide for you. See? Ding dong. Let it come knocking at your door. It's so beautiful. I love Divine. Divine is just such a beautiful, awesome, amazing. Divine is in the house. Yeah. Yeah, not that Divine, but it's Divine is in the house. That's for sure, for sure, for sure. Hey, Chila, woo, woo, woo. But it's so the next time someone got in the car, I told them they were starting to talk about, they were talking a negative story, and I said, you better watch out. I bet you better watch out what you're talking about in my car, because they were talking about how the Uber driver missed this spot. And then the next thing I'm doing is I'm missing their spot. I said, I told you can't be talking about what you don't want in my car. You better be talking about what you do want, because that's how my car works. It's a manifesting machine. Yeah. So that's, again, even what I'm talking about, mainly why I'm sharing those stories. It is so important. It is so important for us to pay attention to our thought process, because when we're thinking that lower vibrational story, we're actually attracting it. When we speak it, we're even attracting it louder. So making sure that if you go ahead and speak that lower vibrational story, make sure you flip that script around to better, so you're attracting what it is that you truly want into your life, not that one that didn't work, not that one that you're not looking for, but you want to be attracting the one into your life that you really, really, truly want. And back to that book story, yeah, I did write a book last year, or it's actually been a year and a half now, and it is actually called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. And I do have it on Amazon as an e-copy and a hard copy, and I'd like you guys to go over there and check it out. It's really talking about how did we get stuck in this lower vibrational way of thinking? How did our generation get into this way of being like when we're, hey, well, maybe in the morning when you wake up, within the first 5-10 minutes, have you thought about your vibrant day, or did you think about some of the problems of your day, or did you consume what the problems were going to be before you even got out of bed? I want you to pay attention to that, so we can be taking that moment of time, that time that you're catching yourself into going into that lower vibration. Can you now that you're aware that that's when you're thinking about it, when you wake up in the morning, you can actually catch yourself thinking about it and start flipping your script around. Like when I was doing it, I would go, I see, this is a regular time. This is a regular time that, I go into that lower vibrational story within moments. And, I'm going to go ahead and allow myself to, I'm going to flip that script around to better. I go, oh, that's an old story. I don't have to keep it. I can let it go. I'm going to just let it pass on through and get out of my DNA, so I bring in a cleaner one. Anyhow, back to the book. I did write that book. It's on Amazon, and I did make a commercial. I'm going to show it to you right now. So I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. I promise you, I will be right back. Yeah. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Yeah, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. Yeah. I love everybody being here. Thank you so much for coming here. And again, it is about the story that we're talking about. It's the story that we're talking about is what we are manifesting. So it's really important for you guys to pay attention to the story that you're telling yourself, paying attention to the story you're telling to others, or the story that is going on in your head, because if it's that story of, oh, I don't know, I can't do what Miss Gypsy's doing, she's just, it took me a lot of baby steps to get here. I had a dream. My dream is to go bigger. My dream is to get this kind of information out into the world so you guys can be actually being here and flipping your own emotional story around to this better story, to be living in a higher vibrational way. I mean, what better gift to offer you guys? So my dream was to be here, but it's taken me, I'm a little bit over 4 years of actually investing my time of going online, and I mean, I have a lot out there. I have my web page, and my Instagram channel has been building up, and my Facebook channel, which I need a little bit more TLC in, but I'll get back there, and my YouTube channel, which I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. Everyone, thank you so very much for all your help and all your subscriptions and donations as you guys are giving them throughout the time. I'm really grateful and thankful for it. But it's like it's making it the journey is allowing me to. You guys are actually helping me manifest my dreams even more, because you're giving me backbone. You're solidifying that what I'm doing is awesome. You're solidifying what I'm doing is amazing. You're solidifying what I'm trying to manifest into this life, into a very beautiful journey. Yeah, ooh. I'm so happy you're coming in, just even if it's just for a little bit of Chile. Ooh, I'm so happy. And Jasmine, happy to see you here. And Nimish, ooh. Yeah. And we got Andrew and Dollface and Divine showed up. Ooh. And let's see, and if I missed anybody, don't hold it against me. So anyhow, I just love you guys for even being here, because you guys are actually helping myself manifest my dreams, so I can help you guys manifest yours. So it's like a two-way thing. It's not one way. I can't do it without you guys. I need all of you, I need every one of you to whatever little bit you do, whether it's coming to the live, whether it's coming into the chat, whether it's leaving a comment on the outside of the live, all the likes that you give me for the channel, all of that, every little teeny click, every little teeny comment makes a big difference in the channel and making sure that we're going forward. Yeah, woo, shout it out to the Gypsy Medicine channel, and go ahead and share it on your own Instagram channel. Share my stuff out there into your own Facebook channel. Lead people over here so they have a chance to come over here and get that higher vibrational feeling of a way within their day. Yeah. And so they can learn how to manifest their story with the right vibration and the right energy flow, so they're living from their happier side of life. Life is really to be enjoyed. Life is here. If we can actually look at out there with the right lenses, it has such a beautiful journey to provide for us. As I'm looking back there at Minnie and Mickey Mouse. Yeah, they told me, they're back there saying, yeah, you just keep sharing your hidden love stories, Cynthia, because you're doing an awesome, amazing job, because, that's how Minnie and Mickey met one day. They were, in hiding one day, and then one day they came out because they had the dream. It was a dream, and a dream finally came true, and now the dream is that everybody goes and enjoys the dream. And so, that's what, Minnie and Mickey are doing, is they're making sure you guys are all living your happy ever fairytale dream when you're watching them, how they created theirs. And let's see. It is a vibration. That's how we manifest our story. It is a vibration. Let's put ourselves into the vibration that we already have what it is that we're seeking. We already know what we're going after. Let's put the energy, let's put the outfit on, that is the character you are. That is the person you are. That you're this awesome, amazing, beautiful soul going after what it is that your heart desires, what your heart chases, what your heart pursues, what you're going after, that passion that that you have that's within you. Your passion is different than mine. Everybody has a different passion, except my twin, no, I just had to say that. I had to say it. Yeah, who knows? Who knows when they're around and when they're not around, but just in case they're listening. Yeah, you do like and subscribe. Yeah, you do. I know. So, let's see. It is the emotion, the feeling that I want you guys to bring forward. Bring the feeling forward. Another good way to help bring that feeling forward is automatic writing. You can get your notebook and your pen out and you just start writing down, how is it that you want to feel? If you had this, how would that make you feel? If you had that, how would that make you feel? And if you had this and that, what would you do with that? And how would that create a bigger you? How would that really create a more vibrant you? It is really important to yeah, it's festive of colors today. Look at that. See, and I didn't even know that. And it was just a colorful weekend for me. It's called Hollow. It celebrates good over evil. That's right. That's what we do here too. And newness and growth and harvest and colors and life. Happy Hollow to all. Woo, woo, woo. And now is the time that the emotions on the surface of the full moon. Well, that full moon, I was reading about that. Let's see if I wrote it down here. It is, it's the full moon is about taking a big leap of faith. You want to go ahead and take a big leap in faith, and I dare you guys to take a leap of faith into yourself. Invest into who first? Into you first. We have been so trained and so programmed that we're supposed to be living our lives for everybody else out there, and we're supposed to be doing it the way everybody else out there. But I want you guys to take a leap of faith into investing into you. Invest into yourself first before you start investing in your day out there into that into somebody else's story. To look forward with excitement. That's what this moon wants us to do. It wants us to look forward with excitement. Let's get that excitement and that passion and that desire of that person that you truly, really are. Let's allow that to come out and to come into surface. So do some automatic writing to bring the emotions out. How is it you would like for your day to be? You want to dance in harmony. You want to play with laughter. Yeah. Got laughter in the house at Miss Gypsy's house all the time. Well, she's flipping your story around too better. Yeah. And if you haven't learned what I mean by then you haven't been here long enough, but I dare you to stick around. And I know when you guys stick around that you guys are actually shifting the vibration within your own life story. And it takes me 2 minutes to be flipping your guys' emotional feeling around just by constantly living and believing in myself, believing in the dream, believing in our lives that we're really meant here to live. We are meant to be living here in this higher vibrational story. This life, this is heaven on earth, if you ask me, as long as you're looking through the right glasses. Yeah. It is a great idea, huh? Yeah. So the cards, I love how when I flip the cards out, they just go right on into the subject of the day is live from your passion. Yeah, let's see, where do we get, live from your passion. It's because it's our passion that gives us the action. It gives us that desire. It gives us that momentum. It gives us that fuel. It's putting that premium right into your temple. Yeah. And always believe in your dreams. Do not let anybody else's story come in your dream and take it away. Always believe in your dream, because that's how we allow dreams to come true, and live as if you're living in your fairy tale dream right now in the present moment. That's why it's important to bring the energy forward, that energy that you have out there that you're thinking that you want to create or make. I want you to bring that energy forward, and let's put that outfit on right now like you're already there. Let's get the vibration in the right harmony so you guys can truly manifest your story starting right here, right now, today. Stop waiting. I do gotta say. Yeah. Gotta love her compassion and with passion. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, blessings and miracles are coming, especially when we're actually allowing ourselves to embrace that higher vibrational energy as a way of living, as that being our baseline. The card of the day was the Creator, which I love because this is about us creating our life, you know. And in the reading, it says your soul is a divine your soul is a divine creative fire. She wants to break free of what has been and give life to something new. So what I'm asking you guys to do, to give your life something new, put on that new outfit, that higher vibrational story. Let's live in that vibration. Let's claim our lives right now. Let's not be waiting for it anymore. Let go of that old story. You may be experiencing this as feeling as restlessness or being confirmed or as a craving for something more that you cannot quite articulate. Your soul doesn't want you to push the new life away. She wants you to embrace it. When you let go of your inhabitations and freely express yourself, stagnant situations will be cleared out by the powerful release of your energy, which creates openness. Let your inner artist out to play in whatever ways that feels fun, raw, honest for you. It's time for you to experience something new. I love how the cards really always embrace whatever topic I was in. And again, I don't go rumbling through my cards to pick out the right cards. They actually come into this, they just flip out to match up to the topic. It amazes me each and every time. The spiritual guidance of the card is you have the need and the ability for creative self-expression. Whenever it's your look, your room, your art, your altar, your journal, or your life, you need to be free to let the inspiration within find a way to take shape in the world. Some ideas will come together beautifully straight away, and some will need to revise and release completely until you feel the satisfaction by the expression. I want to go back to that part where it says some ideas will come together beautifully. The parts of my journey that's come together beautifully is I had the pink in my hair already, and then and inside of my car I had the pink and black seat covers and the floor covers, right? And well, then somebody told me I should put a pink race car stripe on my car, so I just put that on my car, having no idea at that moment that I was ever going to do a TV hosting program called Your Hidden Love Story. So to me, that's divine. Divine is working hard behind the scenes, putting things together, putting things into place for me without me even seeing, without me even realizing how beautifully it is putting together in this awesome, amazing way. Okay, back to the book. I just had to put my 2 cents in there. Hip hip hooray. Yeah. Okay, so that's how, things come together beautifully. Your creativity is most powerful and healing when it is true. When you're being true to the person that you truly really are, it's so awesome. It's so amazing. It is not about someone else getting it or reaching some imaginary standard of perfection or making $1 million. It has nothing to do with that. It all has to do with you being you. It's how you're operating from your vibrational story. The universe has a beautiful plan for your life. When we honestly and creatively express ourselves, we are playing with the universe and helping the beautiful plan to unfold. Some people won't understand the creative process. The more importance of working from the inner timing rather than external deadlines, or learning to be comfortable in the mess of possibilities before the inspirational idea reveals itself to you. They may question your sanity or tell you that you aren't living in the real world. Oh yeah, and they do. But the real world is how it makes you feel on a vibrant level. Yeah. And you know that the world created from our hearts is more valuable, more beautiful, and more real than any other world creation from fear. Creativity is such a gift, it is worth the price of being different and not always being understood. You are an inspiration. Don't hide your creative fire away. Let it burn bright and light up the world. Woo, woo, let it burn. Let it burn high. Let that fire be high in the sky. Let that passion come out. Let that desire really create your life. Then it always gives us a little assignment at the end, and let's see what that assignment is. It says, do at least 3 things today that you wouldn't normally do. They could be like walking backwards for a few moments, or mixing up your routine, or trying a new exercise or a way of sitting. It could be approaching your art or your work in a way that feels more expressive to your soul. Enjoy the liberation of breaking out the patterns for you, or taking a step towards the creative emergence of something new. And I really believe one of the best way, do some automatic writing. Allow those feelings to come out. How would you like to feel now? What feeling are you looking for in the future? Let's bring that feeling that we're looking for in the future and bring it into the present moment and embrace it as it's already here. That's how we manifest our stories into reality. Bring your stories, bring your dreams into life. Do it now. Okay, everyone, this is the end of this part of the show. I will be back to, to do all those beautiful readings. And the first one's always for the collective, because I just think that we're all connected in this weird roundabout way, but somehow we are connected. All right, and I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. all right, everyone. All right, and let's see. Hold on, I got one more here that just came in. Okay, you guys make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, especially if you're getting a reading from me, because that's the energy exchange. And the only way that you get above the numbers that you are is to do a donation down there at the bottom right hand corner. It has to be $5 or more American money. And if you don't want to donate that way, I do use Cash App and Venmo, which is on down there in the descriptions. And remember, I do the collective reading first. So, all right, and let's see. All right, there's the updated list. All right, let's see what the beautiful cards have to say today for the collective in the house. Yeah. See where everybody's energy flow is. It's been a very colorful weekend for myself. All right, let's see here. Let me change it to the top screen, and there we go. Top. All right, let's see. Let me take a drink. And we're going to do the reading for the collective today. We've got a card flying out already. This is about allowing our decisions to become, this is being solid, being in balance, being structured, and being in order. That we want to make sure that our everything that's, it's kind of lining up for us in a solid way. Yeah. And again, this is just about a balance that's coming from higher divine. Like divine is up there making a final judgment call about how we're holding our balance, with our emotional self as we're going through this journey. And that's holding the balance between the lower vibration and the higher vibration is, it's like being on this teeter-totter. The lower vibrations, they do come in. You guys all know that, but it's about ourselves claiming our energy back and allowing us to take that teeter-totter and push it back down with our higher vibrational feelings, so that lower vibrational story isn't taking our breath away, isn't taking our momentum away. And let's see, and again, this is about, we've already gone through all those lower stories. They've come and it's like taken our life away, taken our breath away, like stabbing us in the back. And again, this is just confirmation. This is about balancing our emotional self. Both of these cards, that's how I read how the cards are. This is just showing it more visual. This is more like divine is in the middle of balance, and this is about, because we want to be balanced with solid with in a certain order. So this is all about balancing that emotional self. We've already gone through all those lower vibrational stories. That means we don't have to go back there, we don't have to repeat them, but it is important for us to balance our emotional self so we can claim our higher vibrational story. Yeah. This is about moving through the emotions, moving through the thoughts, which come into our journey. It is our mind that allows that thought to come in, that brings our vibration down to this lower vibration. But this card is allowing those thoughts to, let's allow the thoughts to move through us, where we're not catching them, we're not holding on to them, that when they're coming through, we're being aware of them and we're allowing them movement, to having those lower vibration stories to move on out so we can claim our higher vibrational story of a life. So, yeah, because it is about going through a rebirth. Everything here is talking about making sure that we're allowing that lower vibrational story to pass on through so we can be in balance with our life, like we're going through a rebirth, or so we can end the chaos, so we can end the story that has always taken us down to this point where we felt like we were stabbed in the back in one way or another. All right, that's how you get the sun to come out and shine. I love it. This is the happiest card in the deck. You know, when we are actually allowing the process to happen, when we're allowing the balance to happen within, not settling for these less than stories, but moving through those stories and allowing this rebirth of a way of life to take place. That's how we attract the sun into our life, so that sun can shine through your day. I'm just so floored sometimes at how the cards really, because it's like here it's almost like yelling at us to make sure that we balance that emotional self so we can go through the rebirth, allow ourselves to go through the emotions. They are going to come in, but we are the ones that have the choice to balance it, so we can be structured and grounded and be operating more in this higher vibrational way. Yeah, if we skipped your name on the list, please let us know. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And when we're actually start operating from this higher vibrational story, what happens is the universe has something solid to offer you, that you could have never received before in that lower vibrational story. We had to be in our high vibes. We had to be in this happier story by, feeling the abundance, feeling as you've already manifested what it is that you want into your life by the vibration all alone. What else for the collective today? And making sure whenever, you will be challenged and stuff will still come at you. Just remember to protect yourself as the stuff comes at you. We do not have to settle for it. We don't even have to take it in as our way anymore. When that old story is coming our way, we can say, oh, okay, I see that's your story. You can look at the story that way. You can keep the story that way. I'm going to keep my story my way. You don't even have to say that, but internally you already know that's theirs and this is mine, because you actually chose to raise your vibration up. And when we choose to raise our vibration up, we will be challenged by other people, places, and things. Sometimes you can't even see where it's coming from, but it's so important to make sure you're guarding you're guarding your vibration level. Yeah. Let's see what else going on. Yeah, we're guarding ourselves from the toxicity. We're guarding ourselves from the lower vibration. That's what we're guarding ourselves from. So we can actually this is a brand new beginning. This is operating without the thoughts. The thoughts are not in our way now. We're actually move the toxic behavior out of the way. We move the thought patterns out of the way so we can be operating from the childlike mind. The child has no fear. The child just goes out there and goes and has fun and enjoys its life to the max. That's how we allow our wishes and dreams to come forward, to be in our present moment, into our lives, is believing that we can get past those lower vibrational feelings through the mindset all alone. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here today for the collective. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, that's that when this is like all in movement right now. See how I know it's movement because it gave us the chariot. It's the fastest moving vehicle in the deck. This is where we go, wee, life is fun. Yeah, I get to play. Yeah, I get to have what unconditional love in my life because we start loving life in this new way. We're loving the person we are. We're loving the soul we are. We're loving life as it's being presented back at us because we started flipping our emotional story around to better, which brought a Wheel of Fortune change into our life. It brought something better, and it just came around. It came around naturally. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sanel and Sanaya, hello. That's how we that's how we attract our lover into our life or back into our life. This is the Wheel of Fortune change. This to bring something better, to bring our love story into our life. What love with unconditional love. It's all in this circle here. It's all the whole piece of pie. It's the whole cake. It's not a piece out of it. It's the whole cake. Got the love story going in the mix. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it. Yeah, we fell in love deeply and complete with the soul that we are, to allow that other one to come back into our life magically, because this is how we have all the tools. When we're going through this process, it actually gives you all the tools to actually be living your higher vibrational story. Where'd that card come from? I didn't even see it fly out. Now that divine masculine, he's putting his suit on. That's his best suit. He's putting on that best suit because, you know, he has a solid offer, yeah, to come into the mix with this love story, you know. Yeah, we'll let that divine masculine come on forward. And he's coming forward pretty fast. This is movement. This is moving fast. Yeah, look at, he's looking about, look at, I know I've made it to the top. I'm the king of pentacles. I'm grounded. I'm whole. I'm complete. And I got to make some fast moving action towards my love story. And I need to do it magically. Yeah, I'm turning this all into a love story right here, right here. It started out like, you know, what's this all about? Well, it's talking about flipping the emotional story around to better, to getting right into our love story. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. What we got here? We got a card that flipped up. Then we got Divine Feminine here. She's going, hey, hey, Divine Masculine, I'm over here. You looking for me? I'm still here. Yeah, yeah. What's she talking about? What does she have to say? She goes, I've been carrying the load. Can you just come help me? I've been carrying the load. Yeah, that means that she's been taking everything and allowing that load to, you know, she's doing the work, you know. And she has, you know, she has let go of any lower vibrational feeling, but she does feel a little alone in here, and she's kind of been raw and naked and going through this. But that divine masculine, that divine masculine has nothing but unconditional love to offer. And we got the divine feminine. She's grounded and whole, complete. She's operating from her centered self. And what's this bring is that power couple, that super couple right here in the deck. These two, they belong together. They're supposed to be working together. They're supposed to be living their life together with this unconditional love story going on right here, right now. Yeah, bring it on. Yeah. And I told you, look it, bring it on. That's a soulmate connection. If you ever ask me, it's a love story going on. It could possibly even be a twin flame connection because we got the twin flames. We got the two of cups, and we got the lovers that, you know, leads us down a twin flame journey. I love it. And it's a divine order. Divine's been in the middle of this story all along. Divine's going, hey, if you guys can't figure it out on your own, I'm going to come in and run the show. Yeah, Divine's coming in to run the show. Divine's showing us yes, Divine's showing that twin flame connection, what it is that they're supposed to be doing and what it is that they have gone through. Yeah, they have gone through laying things down to rest. They have gone through, you know, this is what actually they've they've had things come at them. They've been crystal clear who they are. They've been constantly laying things down to rest so the Empress can come out. The Empress is grounded, whole, complete, nurturing, loving, kind. She does a lot of self-love. She knows how to nurture out the world, and she knows how to speak her truth. because she chose, out of all the choices that she ever had, that she chose from her heart. You know, she chose from unconditional love. That was the cup she chose from the heart, which provided unconditional love for her. Yep, that's so much love. This card is unconditional love. This card has more love in it than any other card in the deck. Unconditional love. We got that divine masculine. That divine masculine, he's looking at the story with passion, with action and desire. And he's looking at this love too, with that passion. I was waiting to see if that Emperor was going to come out. You know, a lot of times he comes out with that Empress, and especially here lately. There it is. You guys watched it live on my show. That Emperor came out. That Emperor came out because he wants to be with his Empress. This is a super duper power couple. They belong together. They're supposed to be working together. They're awesome and they're amazing. And they've gone through a lot. You know, they've had to work through their passionate self. They've had to find their unconditional loving self. They had to be operating from so much love, so much passion for this Two of Cups, for them to actually come together with love. You know, with not just any kind of love, with the max kind of love, with unconditional love. And it's all because you kept watering your gifts. You kept watering your passion. You kept watering, you kept being solid to the story that you've been manifesting in your life. That's how this type of a story comes out, is being solid, being consistent. So anyhow, that's what we got for the collective. Ooh, ooh, I love it. I'm claiming it. What about you? Ooh. Yeah, I love it. I love it when the Emperor and the Empress come out. And especially when I'm saying, where's the Emperor, and that came out. I got to go back and watch that part of the show again. I knew he was going to come out tonight. Come on out onto the show, baby. Let's see, I got a little hot doing that, so I better consume a little drink. All right, hold on just a second. I gotta get a little air in here. Made me hot. Talking about all that passion and all that desire. All right. And thank you, Sheila, for keeping up on the list there. I love it. Yeah, I do miss you when you're gone, but you know, I'm learning. I'm learning how to manage it all. But I do love the break from time to time. All right. All right, first we have Andrew. Andrew, you're the first one on the list tonight. You want to post your question? I don't know. I'm imagining they'll come in soon enough. We're calling out the stalker, the romantic stalker. Sheila wants to know where you're hiding tonight. We're calling you out loud and clear. We're manifesting you right here into this story. Andrew. Yeah, I have a lot of followers from India, so my following's high. You know, I think part of it is I started my live after I did the Book to Fortune and Speak to Fortune course, and everybody in those courses were from India, so. All right, Andrew, I guess you're not showing up for your reading, so we're going to move on. I don't know if you're losing connection, or how about Dollface? How did Eric feel about me and the time we spent together yesterday. Woo, woo, woo. Let's see. You got to spend time with them yesterday. I'm excited for you. Hey, Paul G. It was, yeah. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button in the process, you know. All right, let's see. Let's go. Yeah, it does want to read from here, so. All right, we're doing a check-in with Eric here. He initiated it. Woo, 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 woo. I'm so happy for you, Dollface. Hey, we need to get my twin flame to do the same. Or my romantic stalker, one or the other. Or is it the same? I don't know. Let me see. I got to figure this story out. I don't know. All the time I got to figure my story out, but that's all right. All right, let's see. How Eric simply loved. First card out. Woo, woo, woo. They simply just loved yesterday. Yeah, they're looking at the story with a bright light. When they open that book, that's the light shining through the book with the book closed. But if they were to open it, oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. So they're feeling simply love about you so far, Dollface. Right now they are taking time to rest, and what they're doing is they're in their alone time, and they're like they're re-looking at what happened yesterday, you know. It's like how it made them feel bright and shiny. Let's see what else it'll give us here for Eric, and how'd you feel, or how'd yesterday go with Dollface? Let us know. Let us know. We all want to know. It's coming together. That's a love story coming together. If you ever ask me, see that light? I'm telling you to see the light. See the light coming out of the book? It's shining brighter. He's having that light come right into your hands. Yeah. Ooh. Mm-hmm. They're embracing that energy. When they're in their alone time, that's the energy that they're embracing, is you know, you guys coming together with just simply out of love. Dollface, I know, isn't that so cool? Yeah, yeah. I would have been happy too. I would have been elated. I would have been, you know, I would be doing a dance. I would be singing. I would be up to that, the happy song. Be dancing the dance. Ooh. Yeah. All right. I want to leave it there because I don't want nothing else to come out. It is. It is. If I were to bring anything out, it's actually, this would be like you two are both having your arms open. Woo, woo. Yeah, yeah. And bringing you guys together in balance and harmony. Mm-hmm. Dollface, I love the light and love. Yeah, you're so welcome. You're next? Okay. Well, Namish, we'll take you next. Post your question. We're on number 3, and right now I'm going in order, okay? You're so welcome, Dollface. It was beautiful. I would embrace the moment that took place yesterday, embrace that feeling, bring it in. You know, you manifested that story, and keep, you know, that whatever happened yesterday, keep embracing that feeling as if it's still in the present moment, so we can carry that feeling forward. Yeah, perfect, perfect. All right. When will Angelina open the heart for Nimish and full moon blessings on our relationship? Okay. Um, Before I do a reading, Angelina, which um, my daughter's name was going to be Angelina or Angela. The only reason why it's not Angelina is we already figured out her middle name was going to be Ann. So when I said Angelina Ann, it didn't sound fluent, and we did Angela Ann, and it did. So, and so and when Angelina will open her heart is when she actually is when she gets in her own vibration of being deeply and completely in love with herself and her journey. Because there's a vibrancy that had to open up with you guys being apart. But let's see. I don't think I can read these on. So let's do it this way. We're going to do an energy check on what's going on with Angelina and her life story. Yeah, she's in the middle of dealing with a lot of her old thought patterns, She's in the middle of cleaning them up. And it takes time to do that. It's almost like maybe she's at her last couple of cleaning them up. Let's see. Their thoughts, they're lower vibrational thoughts. They're not whole, they're not complete. They might feel sneaky, they might feel, it's not necessarily sneaky in a bad way. It's just an uncomfortable feeling. It could be just something that's been, yeah, it is definitely a lower vibrational story. It's something that, like she's all in her head, you know. This has to be cleaned up for you guys to come together. The thoughts must be cleaned up for you guys to come together. And the thoughts are all in her head. It's like look like these are ones that are being cleaned up, and they're trying to pick up these two. Well, those are the two that are still stuck in her head. Maybe those two are about you guys. I don't know. We'll see what the cards have to say. Because it is a story, whatever happened to you guys in the past, that story does need to be re-scripted. So it's bringing a higher vibrational story forward. So we're not, living into the vibration that took you guys apart, but we're living into the vibration that can bring you guys back together. Yep. So you guys can be living into the vibration of coming together. So she's actually in her head with some thoughts that have happened somewhere that she needs to actually bring that feeling, that higher vibrational feeling forward, so she can embrace this, so she can feel the joy and the laughter and the play within, so she can feel on top of the world with her emotional self on her own. That has to happen. So and it has to happen, and this is about her pushing through the emotional self with abundance, from pushing through any lower vibrational feeling. And she's going to do it. It says it's written in the book. Divine's actually helping her push through those feelings. But right now it's still in the thought. What's Divine helping her push through those feelings towards? Towards joy, laughter, and play. Towards love. both of these are, it's almost like self-love. The self-love has to come in. And once we discover the self-love, then we're able to go through the story to push through whatever took you guys apart in the first place. To push through. That is pushing through those feelings from a more joyful way, from a more playful way, from a more childlike mind way. So she can actually be this is what's going on with her right now, to get herself more grounded, more solid confirmation, so she can allow her temple to grow with confidence, with passion and desire, with growth. Okay, that's what's going on with her at the moment. So, the reason why I don't do a win, I didn't want to do a win, was because of the fact that I don't know how, it takes time to go through that emotional process. But this is the bottom of the deck. This is called the Naked Heart deck, and the Naked Heart has 22 of the Higher Arcana cards, and the card that came up was the actual Naked Heart. It is about allowing her heart to come to vibrancy, so the heart is pumping fully, so it's operating in the higher vibrational story. Andrew, oh, you lost internet connection? Okay. Yeah. yeah, okay, that's all good. So that's what's actually going on with her. Divine is actually helping her get her heart to pump so she can be more grounded, more confident, and secure in herself. It is working on her emotional self. It is written in the book of Divine. Divine is leading and guiding her through what? Through the emotional self that is in the head, which is the thought, which is the mindset. The mindset needs to flip its story around to better. Okay, and then what else was on that? And a full moon blessing. Okay, let's get the moon cards out to see what blessings it wants to give you. So one of the things you could do is you can get a bay leaf, and on the bay leaf, right, I would say allow Angelina's mindset to move into a higher frequency. I don't know, something like that. And then you take the bay leaf and then you can burn it. It's supposed to help manifest this and help release the story, and no better time to do it than in the moon cycle. So we got the full moon hitting us tomorrow night. And let me see, where is that deck? So we'll pull some Moonology cards for you. Yeah, I'll squeeze Andrew in, so. All right. Yeah, Andrew does a lot of promoting for my channel, so I'll squeeze him in. Okay. And so it's time to take action. I would say that and that's true. It is a moon to be taking action. It is a moon, to take a leap of faith, to move forward with excitement. So I would definitely do that. Get a bay leaf and write down what you would like to happen with the energy flow. You can't, not to manipulate anything, but to attract, the emotional self to actually find the higher vibrational frequency within the story that's going on within the mindset. So I would definitely take action with the bay leaf, because it's a win-win outcome in the forecast. So that's, the moon's telling you things will come into balance. And that's exactly what needs to happen with her. And you can help her come into balance by, you know, we're projecting out the balance to happen within her life, so it can happen on a natural, with a natural flow with the universal's help and guidance. And then to meditate, it's all telling me the same thing pretty much. I would take the bay leaf and do what it is I, you know, suggested. Definitely I would do that. And then once you're done, take time and breathe and let it out and trust in divine. And trust in divine's doing the work it's supposed to be doing behind the scenes. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Andrew, but you do help me quite a bit. You promote me here and there, and you're pushing my channel up, and I appreciate that. And, you know, how do we help others that help us is, you know, you go up and beyond. You go up and beyond within reasons, you know. Where do you buy bay leaf? Well, I don't know. You're over there in India. Ask Sheila. She might let you know. I got mine at the grocery store. And then we have a Trader Joe's here, which is where you can buy things a little cheaper. And then I'm sure you can buy it at a herb store. But Sheila might know because you guys are in the same area, kind of, sort of, all over there in India at least. You're leaving page, so you can't do it. Well, you'll figure it out. If it's meant to be, you'll figure it out. So, I'm just, you know, from any grocery store, bay leaf is, there you go. Remember, it has to be a full leaf, though, not a broken one. Perfect, Attila. Thank you for your guidance. All right, Andrew. Did your internet connection go somewhere again? Oh, did you leave? Oh, no, you said, okay, wait a minute. Okay, besides automatic writing, what other tools or gypsy magic can I use to attract manifesting my true love? With your, okay. All right, well, there is another way. If you can't, can you burn a candle? If you can't burn the bay leaf, if you could burn the candle, you can write it on the candle. And if you can't burn it all, but if you can write it on, I'll tell you a few things. If you can write it, for one, write it on the bay leaf. If you can put a little candle, like a tea candle, one of those little teeny ones, and just what you do with that, then you put a little cinnamon powder on top of the bay leaf on the candle. Tea candles, there you go. Or there you go, battery operated tea candles, okay? And put some cinnamon powder. And the other thing I don't have here is some sea salt. Put it on there. State your intention. Now we're not really burning it. You're going to state the intention. So you got this is how it'll be. It'll be the bay leaf. And if you write on the bay leaf, try to get a marker if you can. And with the marker, because if a pen can break the leaf, say you want to state your intention. I don't have a little candle, so. And then if you could put the candle there, you're not burning the candle yet. And if you're using a battery operated one, you won't be. Then get the cinnamon powder, and you're gonna put the cinnamon powder. I'm gonna just put it on here because I don't want to get all on here. All right, and then we get the salt, and we put it here, and you have your candle on top, okay? Battery operated, no matches, no burning, okay? Now we're going to state the intention, which you want to attract with the energy flow with your loved one, okay? Once you've done that, you take your candle away. That's a crystal. Maybe we can use a crystal. Heck, that must be it. You can use a crystal, okay? And then once you do that, you take this leaf and you go outside and you bury it, okay? All right. All right, and let's see. Andrew wants to know other ways to, besides automatic writing, other tools. So that's another way, Andrew, is what I was just sharing with Nimish. That's another way to attract something into your life. What I like to do is truly flip my story around to this better story. If that story is making me feel uncomfortable, feel less than, not feeling incomplete, making me feel as if I'm not writing my script right, making me feel down, Debbie Downer, I would definitely be looking at the story and seeing what piece of that story is making you feel that an energetical feeling. Rose quartz, yeah. Rose quartz works with the heart. That's perfect. And you're so welcome. Oh, and then so we can be flipping your script around to a better one. What I mean by that is we got to find where the wound is. It's like we okay, this is the emotion that came in. This is the piece of the story that made me feel less than whole and complete. We're going to extract. We're going to extract, is that right? That part of the story and discard it. And we're going to put back into the story something in that place. It could be as simple as one word to flip the story around so that the word that you're putting in there is going to be bringing in a higher vibrational story into your way of being. So let's see. It's talking about energy, so we'll do it this way. All right, so everybody make sure you hit that like button. Rose quartz actually helps with the heart chakra. So let me see. Hold on just a second. We'll see if it shows up right away. This book doesn't always show me right where to go. Rose quartz, look at me open right up to it. I love it. It's associated with the heart, definitely, known as a love stone. It promotes love at all levels, in relationships, romance, female energy and qualities, and it reduces frustration. It is like a bubble bath for emotions, easing feelings of anger, fear, guilt, grief, inaccuracy, jealousy, and resentment, and reducing associated stress, tension, and phobias. Its calming qualities helps in crisis, generally good for the emotions. It soothes upset emotional wounds, the feeling of being wounded, and the bad memories from childhood experiences. thereby encouraging forgiveness. It promotes imaginary and creative such as art, music, and writing. So that's, the healing qualities of it. All right, and I think my rose quartz isn't real close by. I have it out in my car. All right. Yeah, affirmation for sure, for sure. Yes. Say it like an affirmation, correction. 3 card reading. Okay, Andrew. We're gonna get there. For Andrew, let us know. Let us know. Let us know. It's about bringing the yin and the yang. This is bringing a balance in. This is a divine masculine, divine feminine being in balance with itself. What was your original question? Let's see. I gotta go back. Besides, okay. Yeah, yeah, that is actually true. To manifest a true love story within your intuitive arts is allowing the divine masculine, the divine feminine to be in love with itself. This is the wholeness. It is perfect. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what else. Because you're the man holding the heart. You're holding your heart. This is your passion, operating from your passionate self, operating from your desired self. I know your hair is gray, but here it doesn't look gray. It looks pretty, what is that? It looks almost reddish, or a brunette. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And what else? What else? This is actually the angel of love. This is actually how we attract love into our lives, is to be the love that we're trying to attract. Have that angel of love be within your soul, so you're bringing in what the ultimate love story is, because you're being that awesome, amazing, beautiful soul, making room. You're giving the room that it takes to allow the heart to grow, to operate from love. We have a divine masculine and a divine feminine. They're both holding a heart here, and that's the yin and the yang. The balance within. It's beautiful. So that, this is definitely a way to attract, is to be the love. To love yourself as much as you want someone else to love you. To love yourself more than what you think somebody else should love you back. It is attractor factor. When we're that loving, amazing soul, it attracts love right into your life. Yeah, woo, yes, baby, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. That's your 3 cards, Andrew. I love it. Look at you got a heart on your pants too. You're wearing your heart wherever you go. It's beautiful. I cut it open to the woman holding the heart too. You're so welcome, Andrew. That's like a divine masculine, divine feminine. They're meant to be together. They're both holding their heart. They're holding their heart on the outside because they found the love within. Yeah, Andrew. Ooh. All right, let's see. Everybody new coming in, and she is keeping my list up to date. Yay, yay, yay. I'm going to just keep it on my out here too. Isha showed up. Yeah, yeah. And Ritu showed up, and Nia showed up. You're so welcome, Andrew. Jasmine, if you're here, post your question. And if anybody doesn't like waiting their turn, there's that little donation button down at the bottom right-hand corner. It does take a minimum of $5 or more, and that's American money. And if you don't like using that button, I do have a CashApp on the outside, or a Venmo also, which is down there in the description below. And while I'm talking about that, hit that like button. If you're getting a free reading from me, really hit that like button. And remember to subscribe to the channel so you know when I'm going live next, and share the channel out to others so they can get a piece of this love story going on too. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Yeah, perfect for a daily short. Yeah, I have been doing some daily shorts to inspire your hidden love story. That's right. All right, so we're moving on. We got Jasmine. If you're not here, we're moving on to Lily. Lily, you guys have 1 minute. That's all I give you is 1 minute. You have to be present to get your readings. And otherwise, you go down to the bottom of the list. Of course, Andrew didn't have to do that because Andrew promotes my channel here and there, and I watch him do it. So, and being an inspiration. All right. So, well, Sheila, it looks like it's going to be your turn. Yeah, Miss Gypsy, she's an inspirational coach. She's going to inspire you to love yourself more, to attract that love into your life, because that love comes here first, because we're living in, or as if we have our fairytale dream right here, right now already. Yeah. And always believe in your dreams and live from your passionate self. That's how we create our dreams, is from our passion, from our desire. Sheila, post your question. I know you're here. What are the greatest possibilities ahead for Sheila? We'll see what the third eye has to say today for a Sheila in the house. Oh, after I snapshot these, hold on. I had my own story going on here. I got it. It's always a beautiful story, but let me take a picture of it. Naya. All right. There we go for Sheila. The greatest possibilities ahead for Sheila. Let us know. Let us see. Let us see. I was actually looking for another deck. I do want to read from here too, but That's the deck I was looking for. Okay. Ooh, that's victory. Yeah, that's being on, this is victory, being on the stage, everybody cheering you on. You're going, yeah, I know what I'm doing. And they're going, yeah, she knows what she's doing. Yeah, that is a really good card. It is a really good card for the greatest possibilities ahead. Let's pull, I want to, what did I do with that box now? Oh, it's here. I'll read what it says. This card has been designed that it can cover signals. It can cover signals significance. On the surface, it is victory, trumping, but it also is great news, such as it might be carried into the state of the king's conqueror or the king's carrier. It is an expectation, a crowd with its own desire, that the crown of hope. Well, if you understand any of that, it is victory. It's, you know, being on top of the world. It is actually, you know, creating something out of your passion, out of your desire, and everybody else out here sees it. You're cheering them on. You're rowing them on. You're helping them move forward. Why? Because you're the empress. You're the one that's nurturing the story. You're nurturing the story to this higher vibrational story, because you're teaching them how to live into their high vibe of a story, because you've taught them how to flip their emotional story around to better. I'm excited for what's in store. Yeah. Let's get the ball rolling. I agree. Yeah. All right, let's get you some joyful inspiration that goes along with that. Let's see what else for Sheila here in the house today. For the greatest possibilities ahead. It says, yep. There's a fairy secret. It says, when you need someone to share your secrets with, just tell the fairies. You don't got to tell anybody. You just speak to the fairies. Hey, this is what I want to tell you. I want to tell you how good looking you are. I want to tell you how awesome you are. I want to tell you how amazing you are. And then share your smiles, and then smile about it, and then smile, because that smile is sharing the frequency of what the message is that you were telling that fairy with the secret. I'm the fairy. It says, when you smile, you make other people want to smile just as well. Yeah, I'm the fairy. I'm the gypsy fairy. Yeah. Happy dreams. It says, dreams take you to special places that cannot visit during the day. Yeah, I bet. Anything else for Sheila? It's your song. You get to create it. You get to write it. It's important for you to be yourself, and it always makes you feel happier. Yep, it's your story. It's your song. You get to create it. You get to write it. You get to flip your story around to this higher vibrational way. Yeah. It's all good things, of course. And there's sweet laughter within the day, too, you know? And so laughter comes wrapped in many packages. Yeah, I love it. Let's see, I'm going to take that light off. I think we can see the cards better. See, that's the sweet laughter. And it's your song, it's your story. You're the one that gets to dream it, you know. And you share your smile through your secrets that Miss Gypsy's sharing with you. For you are on stage, your stage, not anybody else's stage. That makes you shine, that makes you radiate in this vibrant way. Because why? Because you have nurtured the story. What's underneath the priest is what's underneath the empress is the highest priest. She's going, I'm just sharing back to you what kind of a beautiful soul that you are. And what's underneath that is the star, allowing your wishes. And you're allowing your dreams to come true with vibrancy. And how is it coming true? Vibrancy, magically. That's 4 higher arcana cards right in a row Woo, woo, woo. That's why victory's coming your way, is because you're being the empress, seeing the person that you really are, seeing that you are the star of your show, and everything just happens magically. Boom, 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 baby. There you go, girlfriend. Yeah, I love it. For higher arcana, so you got the angels working all in your favor, girlfriend. All right. All good things. That's correct. All right. All right. So, I love it. Beautiful reading. I believe I am getting a reading after a long time now. Yeah, the cards couldn't have been better. Oh, thank you. You're so welcome. All right. And I'll look at my list grow. And CJ's got to move upstairs. Okay, we got CJ. You're next, and you want to post your question. I'm the fairy. You guys are so cute. I'm the gypsy that creates the fairy tale dreams of a story. Yeah, I'm the fairy tale dream of a storyteller. Yeah, I think it lets us live in this higher frequency. It lets us live in this higher vibrational way by flipping our story around to this higher frequency level of a way. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just do it. Just do it now. Nia, how do you know she's not here? Is she not here because you guys are staying in the same room or in the same place and she took off for a while? Yeah. All right, so we're moving on to Samurai. Samurai, are you here? Hey, what's my love story and how will we, how will we, me, and be get married happy ever after? Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. It says it's Ford's watching on my end, so. And the current watch time is, everybody's been watching it for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Oh, now it changed to 11:23. Oh, that's like 1123 with 44 views. Look at all the synchronicities. Yeah, all right. What's that love story going on in Samurai's life? Yeah, woo, woo, woo. What's my love story? It's all in the chat. Ritu, all you got to do is look up there and find your number. And I'm on number 8. All right, let's see. All right, we got the Happy Tarot deck for you, Samurai. Okay, Samurai, let's see what cards have to say for your happy ever after fairy tale dreamer story. We all want to know what your love story and how will it be. You want to have that happy ever after marriage with you and B. Let's see. Too many cards. We're putting it back in. Okay. Okay. Okay, happy cards. Show us the happy story. We want the happy ever after fairy tale dreamer story. We do want to see all the emotional stuff that's in between it too. So, you know, that's a card of, you know, working together. Okay. Yeah, what cards are over here? Yeah. This is about letting go of anything that hasn't worked for you in the past, or for him to let go of anything that hasn't worked for you guys in the past. Normally my cards come back to work with you, okay? It is these two cards that came out. I hear you saying, what are those other two cards? It says surrender to inner peace and to surrender to complete healing, which kind of go hand in hand with each other. And they kind of go hand in hand with what's going on with this card is as we're moving past those lower vibrational stories that have happened to us, to make sure that we're filling those cups up with blueberries and cherries and pomegranates and apples. You know, we want to fill the stories back up with a sweet story. To surrendering to inner peace, what it says on it, to cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. It's not just, you know, every once in a while. It is a daily basis activities in a quiet space. So you can either meditate or just, you know, focus on stillness within to enjoy the inner self. You know, others will feel your good vibes too as you're doing this, and your life will flow really much more easier. And when we actually truly start to surrender to the inner peace, you know, this is the inner peace. It's like we're letting things flow. You know, we're trusting, and all is taking care of itself. When we're in that meditational state, we're allowing life to be taken care of it for us when we're in that still moment. And when we're there, we can surrender to the complete healing process, which open fully to the loving, compassionate forces that the universe has to support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. I love that this card came out with these two cards in place, because this is really shown with this particular card too, because, you know, this is the Eight of Cups, which is normally walking away. Of course, I don't always read it that way, but to me is walking away from lower emotions. But this one shows what we're supposed to be filling the cups up with something sweet, with something nice, with something colorful. Okay, this is about this is about you working together. I'm going to see if that's working together with them, or if that's working together with your mind, body, and soul as a whole, because of the other cards that come out. You know, it is working together, so you're feeling grounded, so you're feeling whole, so you're feeling complete, because you completely surrendered to complete healing from the inner self. Beautiful cards. Yeah, such healing energy. Thank you, thank you. So this is, you know, this is a card that we can't see. What we can't see is we can't see through the thought process, because the thoughts, you know, kind of run the show. We really can't. We can't be in this inner peace of a way with this complete healing going on if we're all up into our head about it. So we have to make sure that we're getting out of the head, letting the thoughts. You have to allow the thoughts to stop. So you can. Yeah, this is allowing the thoughts to stop. That's what you can't see. When we got the thoughts going on, we need to allow them to stop, so we can feel and see feel the unconditional love. This is filling those cups up with abundance, with so much love, with joy, with happiness, with play. When you're vibrating into meditation, bring these feelings of a way into that meditational flow that brings the sweet flavor into the forward movement, that brings the unconditional love story coming together. This is coming together too. This is, you know, with the two of you coming together with unconditional love, because you've gone through this journey. Yeah. This is confirmation of that. This is, this is two that's coming together. They have been judged from higher above. This is the, up above has, looked upon us down here in the middle of our love story, so we can allow that love to come forward from passion, from action and desire. That story's coming forward. That taste is sweet as a lollipop and puts that smile on your face. Yeah, yeah. Anything else? So there is love there. It is again right now. I see what you guys are going through, or what you're going through for sure, is surrendering to complete healing through the inner peace, allowing any stories that haven't worked for you in the past, to allowing them to lay down, to be to rest, to get out of the head, to start allowing your mind and your body and the soul to work together as a team. So this story of your unconditional love story, your happy ever after fairy tale dream of story, can come forward to be with you. That's where the strength comes from, it within. When you're actually operating, from what I just said, that gives you strength, courage, laughter, play in your day. Yeah, yeah. Lollipop version. Yeah, I know. As sweet as a lollipop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so that's what I got for you, Samurai. I think it's beautiful. I would still keep coming back to check up on your story, because it's in the healing process, making sure you're doing the work, or doing the surrendering, Yeah, thank you. And it is turning into a beautiful story here. We got 10 and then 20. That's 10, 10, 10. All tens, which is on top. Being abundant. And this is you smiling at the end. So CJ, post your question. Who's there? Who is that? All right. Do you want to know what the spirit wants and needs? And you want to know what your mom... Okay, well, we'll see. Let's see. Okay. All right, we're going to tell you what your mom wanted to say first. And what's the mom? Yeah, Mom says if you're going to do any thinking, I want you to think crystal clear. Think with clarity. Getting all those lower vibrational stories out of the head. Making sure you're thinking with clear thoughts. That's how we actually allow our lower vibrational story to be gone. We're making the decision to think clearly so we can attract the abundance into our life. What else would your mom want to say? It is a strategy. It is the way that we're writing down the story. So this This is, she's saying, look at the crystal, look at the story, crystal clear. Let's make a decision. We can make the decision, do we want to go down this road of, something's haunted, something spooky? Or do we want to see, the abundance? Do we want to see the clarity within our story? It is a strategy. It is the way we're writing the story. How are we writing the script? Making sure you're writing the script exactly how you would like the energy to be within your DNA, within your flow, within your vibrancy. Let's see what the spirit Amanda has to say, or what she wanted or needed. What did the spirit want to say, wanted or needed? Let's see, what did the spirit want to say? Yeah, again, again, the spirit wants to say almost the same thing that your mom wanted to say. It's, we need to making sure that we're not looking at the darkness of the story, but to make sure we're seeing the bright side of the story, so we can, it's, we got to think crystal clear. Our thoughts have to be in a clear vision. This is making sure that we can take away all attachments to the past, so we're not holding on to the dark story, or we're not being chained to the dark story, so you can allow that love within yourself to truly come out and be whole, to be complete, to be abundant. So I think they're almost both are saying the same thing, because your mom was saying to be clear with your thoughts. We don't have to go down that road of disparity, or that dark road or scary road. We can look at it with crystal clear. We can look at it with abundance. It is about the way we're writing the story. And then the spirit came in kind of saying the same thing. It's like, we don't have to hold ourselves. We don't have to be chained to the old vibrational story. We can allow ourselves to look outside and see the brighter side of the story, so we can actually start embracing the beautiful soul that we truly, really are from our heart space. For CJ. It is a journey. Yes, it is a journey. It is a journey to find our happy story. Find our happy story, it is about writing our story to be having that happy outcome. It is about flipping the story around to a better story. That's what I got for you, CJ. Alright, everybody must have been dropping off, must be having internet issues or something. I tell you what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to put in a commercial, because I see nobody in the chat. I'm going to say I'll be right back. Okay, so CJ, it's really important. I know that you said that somebody says you're supposed to clean out the energy or whatever. I would make sure that we're not over obsessing about the situation. Let's turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity, which is what your reading had spoke about. And even solve the problem. Let's get our mind out of the process. Let's allow our crystal clear thoughts, crystal clear uh, answers to come towards us, because I'm not getting that. I'm not getting the same information. Again, your whole reading was about seeing the brighter side of the story. They may even be here to help you. Let's see that. Um, let's see, what is the purpose? I know I was done with your reading, but let me, because everything is talking about clearing the thought process, not to overthink about it, not to not feeling like you got to get rid of, with you having the feeling that you got to get rid of a spirit that's in your home, when the spirit is actually not there to harm you. But then if you feel like you got to get rid of it, actually harms you more on a deeper level, because then you're in worry and you're in fear and you're in anxiety and you're in doubt, you're in uncertainty. So that's why I would be more comfortable about the spirit being there and getting your vibration out of the head, and to feel the clarity, to feel the calmness within, to see the brighter side of the story. Because I didn't pick up anything that said that to get her out. But you may be a part of a catalyst to her own spirit, maybe even moving on within the future, is because if you're the one that truly is able to flip your story around into this higher vibrational story by seeing the brighter side of the story within the home, within that spirit, it may allow that spirit to move on freely instead of you having to get rid of it. But you're actually, you love it unconditionally. You give it grace. Who knows whatever happened to that person in that lifetime, to be there still, to be, trying to show somebody how to truly, see the brighter side in the story, so that we can set that spirit free. Is I would put it that way. We've got to get out of the head and put it more into trust, into spirit's hands. And by trusting with love, with peace, with harmony, with passion, with desire, with abundance. Okay? All right, so Shamariah, and I would call you Hush Baby Shamariah. That's what I would say. My question is it true that you want to know if they're your destined partner? Okay, yes or no with the pendulum. His sun sign is an Aries and yours is a Pisces. I'm getting yes, they are. And what I asked is if it was it for a short time or a long time, and it did get a long time, which makes it destined. Okay. Does he love me romantically? Okay. Does he love you romantically? Does he love you romantically? And it's going in a yes. And I'll just sometimes pull out, let's see if I can, pull out another pendulum just to get double confirmation. Does he love you romantically? Yes. And are you guys destined to be together? So I'm getting yes and yes. So. Yeah, you get some guidance. A race car went outside, whoop, which so that's confirmation. Okay, so let's get you some guidance with your story. Let's get this there. So they are grounded, they're whole, they're complete, they have an offering, and they see the brighter side of the story. You're grounded, you're whole, you're complete, you're strong, you're courageous. You actually bring probably the strength out in them too, but they bring the strength to you is more so. It actually allows you to put on these angelic wings that are golden, that allows you to move through things differently. They are, these two cards coming out together, they are obsessed with the passion that they have for you. So that's the love that they have for you. They are obsessed with it. It's toxic. It's a toxic love. It's a good love. It's not bad at all. And this is about you guys, this is the yin to the yang. This is a divine couple. This is togetherness. When you guys are together, the abundance happens. The bright light in the story comes on and it shines. Even the cards, even number 11. And it makes you feel victory. It makes you feel like you've achieved what it is that you wanted in life. It allows you to feel calm within with this passion and desire of a love story between the two of you that's happening. This is a counterpart that's meant to be together. Okay. So if you feel anything of any heaviness in any which way, I'm not picking up that's not what it is, because this is, obsessing with, they have so much passion for you. That's from their lower self. That's their first chakra. They got a lot of passion. It's obsessive. It's a lot. Okay. Good night, night. Hey, you coming to be in the love story reading, huh? You want to be in the love story? Mm-hmm. You've been hanging out in the living room all day and all night long, huh? That's what I got for you. Shamrock, hush baby, Shamrock. That's what I call you. But I would ask Ashe. Night night. You're so welcome. All right. Moving on to Sonali. Sonal. Ooh. Yeah, it is beautiful, 2023 love reading for you, okay? Chanel wants a love reading for 2023. Let us see Chanel's love reading. Let us see. For 2023. Woo, 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 yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Chanel for 2023 in love. That was to me. Okay. All right. Yeah, that was okay. This is about, there's a divine masculine. This is success and growth. The divine masculine is growing and growing in this beautiful way, being successful with his growth. What's the growth going towards? The growth is going towards, this is moving into the direction of love, that two people are coming together to share their love. When that love comes together, what happens, it allows you guys to release the shine within. See what's being released, they open up and that shine comes within. Why does that shine come within? Is because you're allowing things to happen naturally, at a natural flow. You're not forcing it, you're not making it, it just flows into your life naturally. And it comes in with this vibrant flow with all the beautiful colors. When we're operating, when we have all these colors, each colors brings us a different kind of frequency. It gives us a higher vibrational feeling of a way, which allows you to truly come out and shine. Not only shine, but to spread your wings to be that awesome, amazing, beautiful person that you're truly meant to be. So it's like you're falling more deeply and completely in love with yourself, because there's a divine masculine that kind of helps you grow, that kind of actually sees you for who you really are, that allows your hearts to come in together, to be sharing that love together, to allow that light again to shine from the inside out. It's almost like the divine, it's like when you guys go into this, moving into this direction of love, that you actually release the light within the masculine's soul, and allows the journey to flow more frequently, more fluidity, to bring even a musical sound, a musical beat into the journey. That again allows you to be that awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that you are. You can spread your wings and open up and without any fear in it. Yeah, it's a year that love is taking action. It's moving forward with passion, with action, with desire. Yep. This is a divine masculine. He's solid, he's grounded, he's whole, he's complete, and he's got his eyes on you, honey. He does, he does. Let's see, I got 8 likes and I got 13 people in the chat for readings. I'm embarrassed. Ah, I must not be doing my job. You guys aren't liking my show. You're not liking my readings. All right. That's right, you guys. Hit that like button. I'm telling you. Oh, okay. I see. I get you, Achila. You're so welcome, Sunil. And Kay, thanks for the like and subscribe. Uh, Shania, are you present? It's your turn. You're welcome. Okay. Well, we'll move on to Paul G. Yeah. Paul G, post your question if you're in the chat. All right. Current air energy. What is the future of Paul and Isham? Will this end up in a marriage? So what I get that what he's going through, like, it's almost like he wants to preserve your soul because he's feels insecure. He is operating from a lot of lower vibrational stories. He needs probably a heart chakra that needs to be, he needs his heart chakra healed. And he's really not wanting to bring you any pain, but he's wanting you to stay in balance. And then this is more for you. This is you also want to be in balance, but you wanted this to work for you. But let's give me a little bit more here. What's that for? This person actually allows your heart chakra it allows you become more vibrant within yourself. You're allows your heart chakra to heal on a more vibrant level that actually renews your soul, and it does actually bring a balance within. Somebody works too hard. I don't know which one of you are working too hard. This is about completion. That's about laying down a story, laying something down to rest. I would say laying down something that hasn't worked down to rest, but it's not that it hasn't truly worked, because this is your heart chakra that actually becomes vibrant, becomes more whole. You're not happy about how it comes more vibrant and whole, but it brings this balance within that allows you to renew your soul. It allows you to grow in this more vibrant way, to have more faith in yourself, because abundance comes from within. The love story that you're looking for comes from within. So I'm seeing that he's got a lot of lower vibrational stories to still work through, and he's really wanting to preserve your soul in this process. And so he's trying to hold his balance while he's around you, but I don't know, I'm not picking up. I'm thinking that there's too much work that needs to be done, but it's not that it's been a bad relationship. It's been a good relationship, because it actually helps you grow. It helps you become more vibrant with yourself. I think that they have too much work to do to be within your soul purpose. So, hey, positive vibes. Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, there's just too much going on with them. If you wanted to stay with them, it's going to take a lot of work. But the cards are saying here to release, and the cards are here is to allow the release to take place. I don't see it going anywhere. It's almost like you're working too hard to get it to go anywhere. They are trying to preserve your soul because they know how they feel internally. It doesn't have anything to do with you on a personal level, so please don't take it personally. This is his own internal story going on long before you ever came into the mix. But for your soul purpose, it's almost like you need to release the idea that this is a happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story. You're working too hard to make it work. And that's what actually, when you release, the thought that it has to be this one, when we actually release that, it actually brings a balance within and allows your heart chakra to open up. It allows you to discover the person that you are in a new, vibrant way. And the cards are telling me to make sure to have faith in your journey. You are a worthy being, and not to be impatient with love, because there is a soulmate to come in your future. I just telling you what the cards are saying. Remember, it's just cards, you get to still make your choice. The higher vibrational story is knowing that this person has come into your life to allow you to find the balance within. Okay? That allows you to find that being that you truly really are. That it actually wakes you up to know that you don't have to work so hard for love to happen. That it's okay to let go of something that's not in balance with our journey. It's okay not to work so hard to make something happen, but to trust and believe that it's okay to feel worthy for yourself. You do not have to be impatient with love. And the other card that showed up, I'm showing you the card that showed up that gave me the story behind the scene. Here it is, was that you have a soulmate connection that will come in the future. And this person actually is helping lead and guide you to that, to raise your frequency up to a higher vibration, to find that balance within your own self of self-worth. And you guys have been on, it is a quest that you guys have been on, so it's been divinely led. This person has been divinely led and guided into your life to go through this quest. But again, we can't be impatient when it comes to love. Okay? All right. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's probably best, Paul. I just, um, but do it with harmony, do it with ease, do it with peace, you know. It's just the frequency, it's just the vibrational frequency that's not a match. And you will learn and grow from this. You will expand from it in a beautiful way. Okay? All right. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Achille, for staying on the ball. So Isha must not be here. Isha, if you are in the house, please post your question, and then I'll go right on. Okay, I see that. Ritu posted a question, so I just wanted to say it out loud just in case they're just listening and wasn't watching the chat. So, all right. Okay, the job. Let's see what's going on with the job. I'm just showing you, and I'm pulling the cards out. These two cards fell down, and this is the card that shows, okay? And that's all I'm going to do with that, because I didn't really channel that deck to come out. This is the deck I channeled for you, or, you know, Divine led me to. But that deck gave you a direct yes, okay? And let's see. Hey, Pojo. Divine abundance. Ooh. So you were born to align with the love's will. Follow the Tao. Follow something beyond the ego. Learn the abundance, not to chase it. I'm not going to take all those cards. So I'm going to read it my way. Just hold on. Because we got a yes. And it was how the yes came about was like, it wasn't really the deck of cards I was going for, but I pulled it and it threw those other cards out. So that means you'll get the job. Will you be selected? What I was saying is, you know, we have to go with the flow. You know, it's because it's easy to receive. It's easy for you to receive. Yeah, you just have to say, it's easy for me to receive. Sometimes we just have to surrender to what is at the moment, because what we're surrendering to is allowing what it is that we want to come into our life, to let it come to us lovingly. You do have the divine abundance card, so to me that's, you know, what you're gonna, it's divine is bringing you the abundance within the job. The abundance, because you're worthy of the job, you know. Will I select? I'm thinking you want to say, will I be selected in KKGGIC School as a Teacher? I think that you are definitely going to be selected. It may be a sacrifice because maybe you may need to leave people behind, or you know, maybe you had to work harder than you wanted, or you have to go to a different area, or you know, whatever. There's something that has to probably be let go of as you get the job, but I want you to go ahead and move through that with a flow, move through it with an ease, because it definitely bring you an abundance of something that you love, and you're worthy enough. You know, allow yourself to feel the worth of what it would be to have that position. But I do feel like something's gonna be a sacrifice. Maybe you have to leave some family behind or some loved ones behind for you to have that position, or maybe the loved ones that you're leaving behind might pull at you and not want you to go. But you know, go ahead and feel the worth within, because divine is here to grant you the abundance and wants you to go forward with ease and be grateful and thankful for what's coming your way, and detach yourself from any lower vibrational story, so we can actually go forward and accept the abundance with ease, because you're worthy enough, and be thankful and grateful for the opportunity that comes your way, and detach yourself from any lower vibrational story that might feel like that it's tough for you to do. Is my divine coming in? I can feel him. Wow, yeah. Yes, right. Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm getting. So making sure that we're detaching ourselves from what you know, we have to detach ourselves from what we're used to, what we're accustomed to, whoever we're living with. What do we have to do to make that move into the new position that's coming towards you, you know? Know that you're worthy enough. Be thankful and grateful that it's coming your way, and allow it to come to you with ease by detaching ourselves from our past life, so we can move into our future life with the abundance that divine is offering you, so you can truly receive. And I'm getting goosebumps from head to toe. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, super chats, donations of $5 of American money or more get priority readings. That's correct. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. So, Ritu, that's perfect. That's a beautiful reading, because we have the one card that how it just really flew out. I wasn't even, you know, how it just flew, how it came right to that card. That was just so beautiful how that came out to that yes card, to allow the rest of the cards to really tell the story. You're so welcome. Yeah. From sister to sister. All right. So who's next? Neha? You've been posting all night. I believe it's your turn. Okay, perfect. Will I get selected in UPS, up peace exam, and become an officer? For Neha. Success. Ooh, 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 good card. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a yes and a yes and a yes. Means public service commission. Okay, so the answer is yes. So let's see, can we get any guidance with that? Know that you are the dreamer of your dreams, and the universe does have your back. I would put your energy in as if you already have it. You know, what would that energy feel like if you already have that position, which is showing me that you will get it. But to prep yourself for it, let's feel, what does that feel like? Oh yeah, I got it. Ooh, that feels exciting. Ooh, I feel like I can, operate from my passionate self. The presence of love will always cast over the fear. That's what I'm talking about. We need to really make sure that even though it shows it's coming, that you are the dreamer of your dream, and the universe does have your back. But in the meantime, so we're not operating from fear or anything, that we can operate from love, trust, acceptance that the universe does have our back. And if we put our energy into that vibrancy of the future, then we can actually bring that future moment into the now, the vibrancy of it, the energy. Let's see, I got this other deck and what's calling me for you. So, so it's just saying pause before speaking. Is the next thing that you're going to say, is it helpful? Meaning, will it lower your vibration or raise your vibration? Maybe that's why I felt like that I needed to go towards this other deck that's letting you know that the presence of love outcasts any fear. So when the fear thought comes, I want you to pause when fear comes in, that, maybe the reader wasn't right. Maybe this isn't true. Pause for a moment. What does it feel like if you're not going to get the job? Ooh, no, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to pause. I'm going to rewrite my script. I'm going there as if I already have it. Now what does that feel like? Because you're shifting the energy around to this higher vibrational frequency when you do that. Self-love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So yes, because high vibrations attract. Exactly what I was trying to say. Attract high vibrations to yourself. Run around the house exciting about life. Do so puts a law of attraction into play. When you want something good to happen to you, moping around the house and complaining does not get you any closer. So get excited about this. Pretend the excitement is about something that's already taken place. This raises your vibration and makes you feel good from the inside out naturally. And it naturally attracts high vibe of energy. Okay? Yeah, it's so beautiful. Just like put it all together magically. Definitely. Okay, that's what I got for you today. All right. Yeah, you do? Oh, perfect. So keep up shifting the energy around. I like to put on the happy song or the happy dance and dance to that, because it always raises my vibration. Or I like to put on the music and dance with my dog, because my dog's certainly going to raise my vibration to dancing with her, because she loves dancing. She gets so excited. Just shifting the energy around. Move it. Shift it. You feel it locking up. Shift it. Ooh. Happy Holly. Happy Holly. There we go. Yeah. I'm happy to see you guys all come here, even though there's a holiday there. You still stopping in on the channel. I greatly appreciate you guys. Oh, I'm flipping the decks around into the wrong container. Better flip that. Flip those containers around into the right vibrations, into the right boxes. All right. And you guys make sure you hit that like button as you're coming in. Had a bunch of people come in today, didn't hit that like button, so I need you guys to help me catch up. All right. Let's see who's next. Okay, what is coming for my connection with Cav? Both female, love her a lot. Thank you. Okay, you're so welcome. Yeah, you're so welcome. Perfect. Yeah, just keep allowing the higher vibrational energy be into your mix, okay? And Achila's taking care of the list, and perfect. Shiva, or I'll have to now. All right. SHA.
Shaya.
Shaya?
Shaya.
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 That's not what I put in there. Yeah, I guess that's the way it wants me to say it, though. Shaya? Is that right? All right. What is coming for my connection with Shaya? Both female. You love her a lot. Okay, let's see. We'll do this. And these cards are actually from another tarot reader online. Read, Eat, and Love. Let's see who that is. Here we go from this person. Let's see. I've actually went to a store.
Stress and anxiety. You know, like we all have good days and bad days. One of the...
Let's see, who is that? I'm having a brain fart, so. Sal.
Stress and anxiety. You know, like we all have... Stress and anxiety.
All right, let's see what the cards have to say for you. What's coming in with your connection? So it's starting out like this is about us doing the work, putting the effort into creating your guys' story. How you guys actually go about creating your story is actually going through a rebirth about, we're coloring in all the pieces of past story that hadn't ever worked. We're coloring it in to let it be our story so we can live in a higher frequency because we chose our love story our way. We're not choosing our love story the way that it's been written or shared out to us from other people's story, but we're choosing it our way because we took the time to fill in the colors our way, the way that we want our life, which brings the wheel of fortune, that brings movement, that brings color, that brings change in a vibrant way within your guys' life. Not any kind of change. It brings change into your life that brings strength. It brings strength into your souls within your journey because you guys chose to be uniquely yourselves. So when we choose to be the person that we are without allowing anybody else to lead and guide us to make our choices for us, it empowers us, it strengthens us, it gives us vibrancy. To bring in your soulmate connection. This is the Two of Cups. This is the soulmate card. You guys are meant to be together, and you guys are doing this beautiful dance to allow your guys' connection to come together beautifully because you kept painting your story. You guys are doing the work. You're doing the work that it takes to bring this vibrancy together within your guys' connection. About bringing in unconditional love. This is so much love that you're feeling blessed, you're feeling awesome, you're feeling amazing. You guys are feeling like the star within, because you guys took the time to bring the colorful story forward. This is the happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story. This is where we brought in all the pieces to the story that we wanted. We put it in the colors the way we wanted to do it. Again, we didn't listen to what anybody else said. We did it our way. This is what brings us happiness. This is what brings us peace. This is what brings us harmony. This is what brings our family together wholly. This gives us everything that we ever wanted within love, within our love life, within our journey. So not only did you get the Two of Cups, which is the soulmate connection card, you got the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Coins, which is the happy ever after fairy tale dream of a card. For me, that's the way I read this card all the time in all my decks. It's a happy story. It looks like you have a really special bond. I can feel you guys' story through here. I'm having vibes going up and down my within myself. You guys, this is about you guys did not fill in. It's like you have a color book and you're filling out the color book, and the teacher says you got to put red here and blue here and black here and red there, and you're going, no, we're going to do it our way. That allows change to come in. The change that comes in with more frequency, with more color, with more vibrancy. And it brings you actually strength. It lets you move through any lower vibrational story because you chose to operate your guys' love story from your guys' souls connected. You allowed your guys' soul to connect. And you both did the work. You did the work, you watered the tools, you watered the plants, you watered the gifts with each other. To allow your guys' story, you continued, you not just watered it, you continued to do the work. Both of you continued to do the work to allow this vibrant ending, this vibrant story, not an ending, it's more of a beginning, to allow this story to come forward vibrantly with unconditional love from you guys, perfectly. Hey, happy for the like, and hey, how's it going? Ooh, it's a going. It makes so much sense. Wow, it's so perfect. I love it. We were in less communication the past few weeks. She's been struggling with sickness. Should I reach out? I don't want to bother that much in case she feels really bad. Let's see. Okay, well, the reason why it gave me a no not to reach out, and my intuitive is saying the reason why it's saying no not to reach out, because it doesn't want you to reach out with I wish you would feel better. I'm so sorry. It doesn't want you to reach out in that way, because if we reach out, we want to make sure we're reaching out with, I'm so glad I'm so glad to I'm so glad to know that you're well. I'm so glad that you're feeling better, or what it's telling me is not to, if you're getting in touch with her, because it gave me a strong no, and it's because the reason why is because when we get in touch with them, I wish you get better, or I'm sorry you're sick, I'm sorry you're not well. When we do that, we're embracing the sickness, we're embracing not being well, and we want to really, really, every single word that comes out of our mouth needs to be articulated to the most highest wording, and the highest wording would be, and not even saying I'm sorry I'm not there. It's like it would be more, I wish I was there to comfort you, to hold you, to be with you, just, or just know, or this is another one, to know that my soul is there with you to embrace you with unconditional love. It's really important how we get in touch. So it's really saying no, only because we are trained to say, I'm sorry, I wish I was there, I wish you were feeling better, even though we do wish that. So right now, allow her to stay in, this is Hermit, allow her to be in her alone time, give her that space, okay? Yeah, I wouldn't call quite yet, okay? Because what I said, and the card said no, and I know how to word things, but we're not trained to word it right. And this is her needing to be in that hermit mode. So if you were going to do anything, I would, yeah, I was gonna say make her I was gonna say make her a greeting card. Get your artwork out, or get a card. Be creative of sending her a message. Creative, where we don't have to verbally. You're not verbally just sending you this highest frequency of love for your complete wellness. Paint a beautiful picture. Yeah, that's what it's saying. It's okay to take action with passion, with some kind of piece of artwork is what I would do. This is being creative. Be creative with the connection. I would definitely let her go through whatever she's going through, but if you even get on Canva, if you're not artistic on paper way, you can get on Canva and make something beautiful for her and just send her way. That's the way you could connect, to bring the action, to bring the passion that makes her radiant, that uplifts her spirit and uplift her vibes. You do? I didn't know. Yeah, well, that's what you need to do, because what happens when you're doing the work, what's happening is we're pouring our love into the work, and when we gift it to them, what's happening is they're receiving that unconditional abundance of love. I love it. I didn't know that, so it's so perfect. I love it. Yeah, and Coleman, let me see. We will add you to the list. You'll be after self-love. Okay. All right, that's what I got for you. Okay, all right. It was beautiful. Oh, look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Wishes and dreams coming true. The star. Yes, that's a perfect reading. It's exactly what you need to do. That's awesome. It's amazing. I love it. That's so much confirmation. Yes, your connection's just fine. You guys are your soulmate connections. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful connection. What you're gonna do, with that art, whatever you're gonna create for, is just gonna touch your soul on a deep level. You're so welcome. I'm so happy that you came here to the channel to get the guidance. Because it is important for us to move forward with our love stories in this most precious way, so we're uniquely touching that one that we love, that soul that we like out there. Your connection is protected by divine. Exactly. Yeah, Bojo. All right, so let's see. Positive vibes, are you here? You have positive vibes if you're here. Post your question. You're so welcome. Oh, yeah. All right, so how about Pojo? I know that you're here, so you go ahead and post your question. You're welcome. Colin. What energies are coming in, ends, and my connection? Okay, let's see, let's see. What's coming in? Pojo's and ends connection with their energy. Let us know, let us know. We all want to see. The Magician, mirror image too, also. So Magician has everything. You have all the tools, and maybe you guys are mirroring each other. Bringing a balance within. Yeah, that's what's coming in within your guys' connection. A balance that's coming from the angels. And that's your heart being held on the outside, and the door to spirit. This door to spirit is allowing this healing to take place between the two of you. You two are both going through the same kind of healing, and the healing has to do with the balancing the emotional self. Spirit is here to help lead and guide you with being grounded, being whole, being complete as you have your heart out there, detaching you guys from any emotional restraint or any emotional chains of the past, any stories that haven't, these are stories that we have to release ourselves from. You both are going through the same journey together at the same time. And let's see, and making sure that you guys take the time to allow these energies to go through you, like we're taking that meditation time to find peace within, especially when we're releasing old stories of the past, because these old stories in the past have us chained up. They're holding us back. That actually will help bring you guys on top of the world. When we're releasing these old stories of the past, and especially when we're doing it from the inside out in peace, when harmony brings us on top of the world, that brings us, it's almost like a completion, like we're completing that old lower vibrational story that kept us stuck. So we can truly move forward to be offering our heart out there with vibrancy. So we're actually offering our heart out there, allowing the heart chakra to really be in balance with itself. Yeah. Oh, that's the throat chakra. It actually, okay, it's beautiful. So as the balance happens, the divine masculine's throat chakra opens up because they want to take you to the temple. Yeah. So I do believe that you guys are marrying each other. You guys are going through a balancing process, that your heart is out, we're holding our heart out there, but it's in a good way. It's a beautiful heart. It's like, see, I got my heart for the offering. The door to spirit is offering the heart in a light way, in a beautiful way, from being grounded, from being whole, complete. It is important for us to allow ourselves to release the stories of the past in our quiet time or meditation time, so we can actually raise above them, so we can feel like we are already on top of the world as an individual soul, which when this balancing actually takes place, that divine masculine will open up his throat chakra, and he wants to speak his truth about wanting to be with you. This is marriage, being together forever, to sharing your guys' story together, a journey together. And you're so welcome. It's like you're saying, I appreciate you. This is appreciation. It's almost appreciation for the reading, appreciation for the journey, appreciation for it. I think it's important to know that there are some things that are still being released, to make sure that we let that release go, so we can actually feel on top of the world. Because when you start feeling on top of the world, that you're not feeling held back, that's going to actually allow the divine masculine to speak his truth with you. Hey, Lupa. That's really good. Oh, thank you. Everybody's coming in later tonight. Lupa, I'll put you down as number 22. And I'll update the list here to where I'm at. So we got yeah, that's what it says. You appreciated the reading and your journey too. You're so welcome. Yeah, thank divine. That's for certain, for sure. Because everything I do is from divine. I'm definitely being led and guided by divine every step of the way. Yeah, Lupa, number 22, one of my favorite numbers. My favorite numbers are 11 and 22. Because 11 is a spiritual awakening. That's, that's where doors open. And 22 is the master number. We need to rest before we can step forward together. Exactly. The rest is coming when we're letting go of any of the stories, generational stories that have kept us chained. It's about detaching ourselves from those stories, and it takes energy. So we have to, the rest is to allow ourselves to raise our frequency, to raise our vibration, so we can complete the old journeys of what the generation has led us on, so we can go forward to be on top of the world. Ah, it's all divinely guided. It is. It truly is. Yeah, hello, festivals of colors, what is bringing toward you. Okay. And I didn't, what's really cool, self-love, is, I don't know if you were here for the first part of the show, but I talked about the weekend, and the weekend is, I had this, and I was driving the Uber car, and I had someone come in the car, and they were talking about how the world was just all black and white, and how we needed more color in the life, right? And I go, well, you got in the right Uber car, because I'm nothing but color, right? Well, it was a beautiful ride from there to where we're taking her, and where we took her was where I dropped her off. The building that was next to us was painted in all the beautiful colors. It was like, I'm going, you're talking about colors, we manifested it right into reality. Not only that, the very next ride that I had to go pick up, I had to go to this building, that the building was all color and lights. The lights were maroon and turquoise and purple and blues and yellows. It was just, and pinks. It was just so beautiful. And and then for me to find out that it's yeah, I ought to. I would have to figure out what to do with my dog. So, hmm so maybe one time I'll be in alignment to come that way because I have a lot of friends in India. And let's see. So it's really neat that we're coming in and we're talking about colors. Did I? Ooh, I'm making number 23. Let me update my list and I've got self-love here right now, so I'm just going to go from there. We're going to go 21 is, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. I had quite a few people come in earlier in the show and they didn't hit the like button, so I felt a little saddened, but but I got over it because that sad energy don't do me no good. So and then everybody's coming in late. Now I know why. Well, I knew why earlier, but I know why more now. Okay. You're so welcome. And right now I'm on self-love, which is number 20, so. All right, see. You want to know what the Festival of Colors, what it is to bringing toward you. Okay. Let's see. The only card flipped up was romantic partner, but I was just getting it ready. But I wanted to show you that because if it's meant to be, it will come back out. So, all right, what's the color of light bringing to self-love? What's the color of light bringing to self-love? Inner child. Loving yourself even deeper, more completely, more whole. Look inside yourself. That is the inner child work. Look at the inner child and look inside yourself. When we look inside ourselves, we can heal the inner child within. We are the mother to the child within. We have to be nurturing the soul. It's like, maybe the Festival of Light's going to actually show you or open you up a little bit more to, it's like going to be an aha moment to where it is that healing needs to take place or where it needs to take place. So you can find your happy ever after fairy tale dream of the story with all those colors. Yeah, the happy ever after fairy tale, the happy ever after does start with the inner self, doing the inner work, healing the inner child, nurturing and loving the inner child really is the first step for our happy ever after story to come forward. It's like it is actually going to give you a direction into it's a direction that's divinely led, is divinely guided. It's a direction that's actually written in the book. It's written in the book to go the direction that you're actually going to figure out at the festival. And you do have a leg up because you came and got a reading from Miss Gypsy. Yeah. Whatever's going to happen, it's definitely going to happen. So it's going to allow you to, this is like standing in your pose, standing in your power, putting your peacock wings on, being that beautiful soul that you are. Because whatever's going to happen there, you're going to see something inside of you that actually you can figure out, oh, this is the child within that I need to nourish. This is the child I need to love. This is a child that's wounded inside of me. On my computer clicked, that's confirmation. This is the child that needs my extra ooper duper love and story so I can feel this happiness within, so I can bring all that color within my life to have this happy ever after dream of a story forward. The choices are being laid out. The direction is being shown to you by the book. It's gonna be so crystal clear that this is the direction you need to go. And you do have a leg up, and the leg up is because you came here to the channel. Is what I'm getting. It's like you got a leg up to knowing what you're looking for while you're there at the festival. You're looking for that inner healing that needs to take place, so you can feel this vibrancy, this pose as a beautiful person that you truly really are. I'm going to pull from over here too. Hold on. For self-love here. Self-love, you need to do some more self-love work. But you're going to be led, you're going to be guided, you're going to know exactly what it is that you need to give that self-love to. Yeah. And know that your energy creates your reality. What I focus in is what I will manifest. And the title of my shows today was Manifest Your Story. What we focus on is what manifests. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you like that. And self-love needs to do some self-love work. Yeah. When we are in alignment with love, of the universe, peace cannot be disturbed. That's so true. When you are in alignment with love of the universe and everything around you, peace cannot be disturbed. I've been in alignment with myself, and I've had some people try to challenge me, and it's like, no, I'm not going to buy into that story, because that story that you're feeding me doesn't align to my happiness. For joy is the ultimate creator, and you can create the joy in your life. All right, that's what I got for self-love, to do more self-love. Got to get the work in there. And it's we got to enjoy the process while we're going through the journey. All right, so next we have Colin. You're so welcome. Thanks for coming in and stopping in on the channel today. It was a little slower, so I'm happy to see you guys here. Guys, hit that like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it now. For those that haven't, that's it. Oh, I'm getting more likes. Yeah, I got 21 readings and 13 likes. That's why I'm, being a little pushy. Yeah, I'm not being pushy. I just felt like it should already be done. But everybody's busy today. You want a general reading? Okay. Okay. Pull. This is a general reading for column. Let's see what the general reading is gonna say for column in the house today. Give me a card. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Give me more cards, please. All right. This is telling me that we need to, it's like the story that you're telling yourself, the story that's going on underneath the story is a story that gets us in anxiety, that puts us into worry, that puts us into questioning, which we've all been trained to do. And it's like, I need to rewrite my story, Miss Gypsy, but I'm just like lost in my own underlying story. I'm not quite sure what I need to do about the story, but the light's shining here. It's like, I know I need to kind of, get my passion in there. I need to get my desire. And I need to make some kind of movement forward. And I need to make some movement forward and leaving some of these lower vibrational stories behind in the past and only take the stories that are worthy for me. Only take the stories that are worth my effort, worth my passion, worth my desire, to take those stories forward. So I can be operating from joy, from laughter, with play, with celebrating life each and every day. Once I lay down these stories to rest or rewrite these stories, be operating from that passionate self, letting go of those stories that didn't work for me because they kept me here. But I only took the stories that were worthy enough to bring the celebration of life into my day. To celebrate life in an abundant way with friends and animals and out in the moonlight, celebrating the life that's here, celebrating the lights, celebrating the stars, celebrating so you can actually find the happy ever after fairy tale dream, when we truly let go of this story that keeps us stuck in the past. We can actually move our frequency up into the happy ever after fairy tale dream of the story. That's the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is having somebody that you love, family, friends, dogs, pets, animals, house, home, finances. Your emotions are in balance. Your life is in abundance. That, where life is gifting you nothing but love. It's only giving you gifts of love. And this, again, you may not see what it is that I'm talking about here, but I'm telling you, there's nothing but an unconditional love story. There's somebody in your mix. It's just energy. This is the thoughts. The thoughts keep us trapped. The thoughts make us so we can't see. Well, the thoughts keep us so we can't see the abundance, the unconditional love that's right there in front of us in this present moment. With unconditional love, all we have to do is nurture our love story on a higher frequency, and we can make plans to move forward. So here I'm seeing this is the frequency that needs to be worked on is the story. We all have been misled and misguided, meaning that we operate from this lower vibrational story first. It's our go-to. I mean, when we wake up in the morning, it's our go-to to worry, in doubt, into fear, into insecurity. If we could just rewrite that script. When that story comes up, my advice is to let the story come in. It's going to come in anyhow, but then we can observe it, know how it makes us feel, and we can let it go, meaning that we're giving it the time and the space to let it go, because we know what we're after. What you're after: happiness and joy, passion and desire, enjoying life. You're after your fairy tale dream. You're after receiving love on a daily basis, on an every moment basis, for unconditional love. This is unconditional love even with a soulmate. This is with the fairy tale dream of a story. By what? By nurturing yourself, nurturing the story, nurturing this higher vibrational story. Let that love come in your day. Once that old story comes in from the thought, don't let it define you. Just let it go through and let it pass through you and let it go, because what we're seeking is the higher vibrational story. And you're making plans with action and passion and desire. It's definitely making sure we're looking at the love connection that the universe is providing. You got so much love in your reading. The only thing that's in the middle of it is the thought process that we need to walk away from any of the vibrations that doesn't make us feel worthy. Only take the worthy story forward, leaving any other story in the past behind. You're so welcome. All right, so Lupa. How are the energies between me and Kay? Approximately timeline for next action, any messages from him, and guidance. Okay, you're so welcome. Okay, energies between you guys. It's energy. You're thinking too much. To have patience. It is a matter of time for the happy family to come together. That's the rainbow, happiness, joy, glee, free flowing. So, I know most of us are thought we're trained to allow the mind to keep us stuck, So it's telling me to let you know to trust that your happy story is coming forward in a matter of time. To be patient. Can we get a timeline? Timeline for when I know. It's surrender, surrender. It's surrender even more. I'm going to pull the surrender card next for you too. So, matter of time. Well, don't wait around because that's that's the reason why I'm saying don't wait around. Don't wait around because patience is we feel like we're waiting, Let me see. Get me another time. It's, if we feel like we're waiting and waiting, that drags the energy down. Okay. So when we shift out of the mindset of not waiting, that we're living in patience, knowing that things are going to happen in a matter of time, that's when it comes in quicker. It comes even quicker than we expect. Okay, let me see what you need to surrender to in the thought process. And surrender to not to compare your story to anybody else's story. Do not compare your life to anybody else's life. Your life is your life. Detach. I mean, this is a really big problem with most of us is we've got our projection out there, the way somebody else is living, doing, or being, as if our life is supposed to be whatever that projection is. To surrender to that, detach ourselves from their story so we can truly bring in our story. Keep your eyes trained on who? On yourself. Focus on your strength. Focus on your power. Focus on your attractive self. Focus on your abilities. Focus on your creativities. Surrender to setting limits and surrender to awe. So setting limits is there's got to be a time. Give me a time frame when we actually release that. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships, but practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. So no to listening to other people's stories or comparing yourself, and surrender to awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense of awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected into this more beautiful, awesome, amazing flow that brings in the energy of you guys' relationship happening faster, sooner, into this happy story. Okay. And messages. If he had anything to say to you, whether he knows about it or not, what would those messages be? They regret not telling you the truth about something. They probably regret not telling you the truth about how they feel. What else would they like to say, even if they don't know that they have to say it? And I look for you everywhere. That means that they're attracted to you. You're on their mind all the time if they're looking for you everywhere. I want to feel that way again. They want to feel connected to you again. They want to feel this happy story with you. Anything else? Anything else? That makes lots of sense. I actually compare and doubt myself a lot. Yeah, we need to get out of that. And right now they're presently not available because of whatever they're going through. But we will be together again soon. So yeah, that's the thinking, that's the thinking that, that we're kind of comparing. And then when we compare, it does put us into doubt. One drop of doubt can take a love story. It can take your happy ever story right out of the mix, because doubt is questioning what it is you're able to create. When we put in trust, when we put in faith, when we put in love, it actually brings this vibration of the story forward, the happy family. So it allows us to create. When we put doubt in, it stops all form of creation, because you start questioning it. if I put doubt into wherever my channel is going, I don't know where my channel is going. I want it to grow bigger. I want it to be better. I want it to be sooner. I want it to be faster. But here I'm almost ready to hit 10,000 subscribers, and I still want more and more and more. It's because what I want more of is this would be me if I'm comparing myself to another channel. I watch another channel that has half the subscribers I have, but they have a lot more people coming on to their channel for their live. So that would be me comparing. The only thing is how I do my live is totally different than how they do their live. So see, I'm handling you guys one at a time. So we can't compare. When they're doing their channel live, they're doing a live as a collective, for the whole, for, the general. So. Adiba, I'll add you on, and yeah, Alupa, it really is important for us not to compare our story, our journey, our process, our pace with anybody else, because it's divinely led, it's divinely guided. We're going at the pace that we're meant to go, just divinely guided and led, designed for us, divinely designed for us. That's what the word I was looking for, design. All right. Hit that like button. You're so welcome. Yeah, let's say, I'll work on it, okay, gratitude and claiming the reading. Like the live. Hey, ooh, thank you. All right. Yeah, I will add you on the list. Just, I have one, I have VidEye, and then I'll, but I'll do you after VidEye, okay? Okay, I'd like to know how the Capricorn HT perceives you, okay? You're welcome. Let's see. How does a Capricorn perceive VidEye? Well, they look at you like they know that you're a successful person, and that they look at you how you grow, how you're able to grow. Um, this is like you're looking at the inner child, and you comfort the inner child within. That you know how to move past some feelings of the past. You know how to reach out into another direction with just simply loving the soul that you are. And then it said to listen to they'd like to simply share love with you. I don't know if it's really a romantic love yet. They do love your soul, because they love watching how you grow, how you move through things. It does want me to let you know to trust in what it is that you're going through, because you're moving through things to bring this higher vibrational frequency forward into your life. You are in the middle of rebuilding your heart chakra through some lower vibrational stories that you've had to live through in the past, that were, we used to be down here, but you're starting to learn how to raise yourself up, and which is that is allowing you to blossom within, because you're definitely doing some healing of your heart. That's some making sure you don't be hard on yourself. I'm seeing that they love you more as a friend, as a person at this moment, because they do see that you are going through some spiritual growth, some spiritual awakening. That you're learning how to simply love that inner child within yourself, and moving past some lower frequency feelings. And you're definitely mastering your heart. You're mastering the heart within the divine masculine and within the divine feminine within yourself. You might actually also be showing them how to master their own heart by you doing your journey the way that you are. To trust the being that you are, that you're learning how to raise your frequency so you can actually blossom. They actually see all of this in you. They see that you're also seeking inner peace, and that you're looking for a relationship that's an equal give and take with joy and stability. They see all of that. So there's always a possibility of this being something more, but at the moment, I just think it's like a beginning stage is what I see. And, it's not like me trying to create something that's not quite there yet. They do see you doing the work. They do see you doing the growing. And the growing has to do with your heart, which is actually helping them grow their heart and expanding, which is beautiful, They just simply love you as a person. They simply want to share the love connection in a friendship kind of way. At this moment at time, it doesn't mean it can't turn into something else, but right at the moment, I'm not seeing that. So, yeah, that's all I'm getting is a friendship. That's all I see is a friendship in there. Okay, that's all I see. Okay. I do believe that you are helping them heal their heart as you are healing your heart, because your heart, this would be you're actually expanding, you're getting wings, and he's still mastering his heart. It's still in this cage. Okay, you're so welcome. All right, and then Adiba, your turn, please. Post your question. I'm going through things and my chakras are healing, yeah. And it does take time to, when we're going through the energies and healing our chakras, it does take time, and it's give yourself the room to grow. And it's neat that you have someone there. Yes, please. It's neat that you have someone there to share that journey with. That you're not trying to make something more, that it's just from, the love from within, Who is coming in love life? Someone I cross paths or someone new? I don't know. Let's see. Which deck? Okay, is there someone that you've already crossed a path with, or is it someone new? It's someone you've already crossed a path with. Someone. It's not someone you knew. It's not someone new. It's somebody you already know. The Divine Masculine is planning and looking ahead, and the Divine Feminine has unconditional love to offer. This is someone that's in your path already. Let's do more of who this person is. Oh, that's crystal clear. Yeah, so. Can you tell me anything else about this person? It's someone that has, someone that's already gone through, the tough journey, and someone that you've been able to hold your balance while they were going through their tough part of the journey, that they were able to see the light through, and you were able to hold your balance. Let's see. It's somebody that's trying to hold on tight to the finances that they have. And this is like the highest priest wants to tell you something that we don't know, that it is somebody that you would come into union with, celebrate your life with, and work together with. And it is somebody that's going to let you be who you are as a person. They're not going to try to mold you or shift you or change you. They're going to let you be the creative soul that you are. So, can you give me any more about the person? That maybe it's somebody that maybe friends or family members are going, no, not him. And you're going, hey, this is my journey. This is my thought. It's somebody that, it has something solid that they want to offer you. But they want to offer you that solidness. But right now they're still holding on to what they have. They're holding on to their pinnacles pretty tight. They do see the future with you. It's almost like here is the highest priest that wanted to show us this person coming forward. And here it's like they are trying to look in the crystal ball too. It's almost like they might be going to get some tarot readings done too, to see who it is that they're supposed to make that offering to. I think it is somebody that everybody else doesn't necessarily agree upon. So this just any tips or clues, but it's somebody that you chose and you picked, and it's somebody that you've been able to hold your balance through their lower vibration, through their journey, that the journey of, where they felt stabbed in the back, but that's their journey. They had to go through that journey. But you were happy, you were kind of like right there by their side, that allowed them to hold on to what it is that they already have. You crossed paths with somebody about 4 months ago, but we have bad and no communication, nor he ever told that he likes me. Yeah, I don't see him being able to tell you that yet. I don't This is what I would say. He's still going through something that has happened in the past, that he's trying to hold his peace, you know. So this is, you know, his lower emotional feelings still coming into a balance. Maybe it's somebody that everybody else don't agree upon because of his energy that he's going through. So he wouldn't tell you yet because he doesn't see this yet. The highest priest is telling you something that nobody else can see right now. We can't see this. This is like something of the future that brings the happiness and the joy and the connection together. Eventually he's going to want to make this offering, but he's trying to see too. He's trying to see like you're trying to see. So it's like, that's why there's no connection right now. That's why there's no communication right now, is he's trying to see as you're trying to see. I get yes, because that's what he will allow you to be your creative soul. Let me get onto that. This is bringing celebration. This is about bringing joy. This is about bringing partnership. He's going to allow you to be this soul that you are. He's a planner. He's a planner. He's a creator. You know, I just think there's some lower energy that's not allowing him to move. So, yeah, right now it's just about him, you know, not... He'll be good to you, yeah. Through all... I just think that he's just not feeling like he has enough to offer you quite yet. But there's the star. The star is love above as it is below. It doesn't matter. You know, I think that he's going to be good for you because of this card. That he's standing back here allowing you to be you. He's not trying to mold you. He's not trying to craft you. He's allowing you to be who you are. Again, I do believe it is somebody that not everybody else is going to agree upon, but you're writing your own story. You're writing your own book. Maybe they don't agree upon it because they feel his lower vibrational energy, or maybe they don't feel like he's valuable enough or worthy enough for you. But there's definitely love in the picture that's in the future. I don't see it here in the present moment. I see it being crafted, being, you know, this is where the story can go as long as you know, you choose it too. You know, you have a choice, that you both have a choice. You know, that's where the energy's at right now. I would definitely, yeah, no one agreed upon him, and same reason as you told. Well, perfect, yeah. I would definitely come back in on another show, and let's do an update then. But that's where the energy's at the moment. Everybody's not in agreement because they're feeling this lower vibrational energy, but he's definitely somebody that's going to be good for you. He's going to make any time that doesn't feel worthy enough, that you're feeling all out and alone, that you're going to feel valuable enough. You're going to feel like you're the star. You're going to feel loved, you know. But I think you both are still kind of searching and trying to feel each other out and trying to find out where this is going to go. I would definitely come back in on another show and kind of like get an update of what's going on with the energy flow between the two of you, to see if we can move or shift the energy along with even within yourself, so you can feel the confidence within as you're moving forward, because that's what this card is. You've got the confidence, so you can have the confidence no matter what anybody else is thinking or saying or doing or being, so you can continue on holding your balance. Yeah, perfect. All right, that's what I got. All right, let me see if I can pull another card to help you hold your energy in between now and then. Creative expression. Today, sometime is in the creative energy. What is that for you? Draw with crayons, drumming on a table, thinking of a story to write, working in the garden, redecorating a house, flower arrangements, having a tea party with your kids, designing a new outfit, taking photographs, singing or doodling or poetry, planning a trip, making jewelry, sketching, making jewelry. I don't know, the race car went by when I said making jewelry, stretching, playing music, looking for shapes in the clouds. What is your creative expression? So in the meantime, I would definitely put energy into, something that allows you to create your expression, so you can actually bring joy into the moment, so we're not worrying, so we're not wondering, so we're not lost into where the story is at the moment, because it's still in the middle of developing. Maybe write down 10 things that bring you joy. To bring joy into your life, we first need to feel joy by getting into the vibrational alignment and the energy of joy. To get into the alignment, feel the joy, no matter what your present state or circumstances is. To physically feel the joy, think about or write a list of 10 things that bring you joy, big or small, no matter how big, no matter how small. Perhaps the joy is a pleasure you will feel when smelling flowers, or when the cat's purring, or when you're going for a walk. As you build your list, really start to feel the sensation of happiness and bubble up inside of you, so we can attract that into our lives. So we're shifting our vibration into the energy of joy. So we're definitely not allowing anybody else to create our life story. We're allowing our joy, our happiness, our peace, our harmony to create our life story. And to repeat that several times a day and be at awe with how quickly joy begins to manifest. So those are two things. It's like one, creative expression. Find something that allows you to express yourself on a deeper level more freely, and write down some things that bring joy into your life. Okay? All right. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming on to the show and coming live. I really, really, really do appreciate you guys coming in on a regular basis. I'm not going to go there. We're going to answer that later, okay? Because I think that's getting too far ahead for what's going on with the moment, because we did have the Four of Wands card did come up for a commitment, for a union. So there's a very good possibility, but I don't want to mislead you or misguide you and just say yes, 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 when there's still a lot of energy in play with you guys' connection, okay? All right. Let's invest into raising your vibration level up by finding something that you love to do or create or be. All right. I love you guys so very much. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And remember, you guys got to do the things that I suggest for you guys to do on the channel to allow movement to take place. And not to be hard on yourself in the middle of it either. Just find something that you love to do so you can start investing some of your time into it and get lost in it, from joy and laughter and play and happiness, to bring peace in the middle of your day as we're going through our hidden love stories. Okay, till next time, have an awesome, amazing, beautiful day. And over there in India, have that, what was that? Hello. Have that festival of colors. Let all those colors shine within inside of you from the inside out. Let your life be that colorful, beautiful soul that you're really meant to be living from in the first place. Until next time, which is, what are we on, Monday? So it'll be Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is India time, which would be Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. You too, all right? All right, bye-bye, butterflies. Catch, woo, catch, really catch.